Hello, friends. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a good Monday. I am excited to play more of this game, and I still have my notes that I was making. I'll pull those out really quick. Yes, I have notes. I know, in theory, what we're supposed to be doing next. So, in theory, we are not going to be wandering around horribly lost. In theory. Here's hoping. We're going to see how that goes. Because I have plans for next Monday for what I think we should do. And so I would like to finish this game today, if we can. We're going to see. Suki, why do you need something right this second? What? What? Why do you want to be held like that? Suki! This is my life. Suki! Okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. No, do not play with the yarn. You're absolutely not going to play with the yarn. And we're off to a great start. Ma'am, why are you licking your lips at me? Weirdo. Okay. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm trying to think if I had anything interesting from today. Not really. I have the remnants of a strawberry milkshake, so that's pretty fun. And it tastes like my childhood, so that's pretty great. I also was trying to work some on this little project during pre-stream. So Suki's booty's in the way. So I'm trying to, I'm gonna do a hat, like a beanie, but I got this new yarn on sale at Joann's because they're doing like all the closeout stuff. But like, look how cute it is. It's got like all these little like baubles. So it's kind of funky to work with. Also, this is like my least favorite part for making a hat because it's just all slip stitches. So tension is like really key, and tension is hard sometimes. So yeah, I do not hear the alert box. Can you hear the alert box? It's not muted. What? Oh, that's a weird one. Can we do another redemption to test it? Oh, we just did one. Why are they not working? Hold on. That's not what I want. No. Suki. She's found the bag of cat treats. No, Suki. No, Suki! Ah! Fine. Suki, you absolute chaos gremlin. Why are you knocking things on the floor? Fine. You want this treaty thing? Go get it. You have to go look harder for it. You stupid. Here. Sorry for the crinkly. That's probably not good. Okay, so I'm trying to see why in the world it's not making sound. Can we test any other redeemables to see. Don't make the sound yourself. You might have to put it in again because I turned off CloudBot and turned it back on. This doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna make the sound for Lilo. Okay, here's what's really weird. The oh wait, you heard it for a second?
I love Northern California in the spring. Dude, what are you talking about?
You hear it? No, you don't. Well, did the sound just end, or is that because it stopped? Hey, this is super weird. So I changed it to it stopped abruptly. What the heck does that mean?
Suki, 立って。
Well, here's the thing. I can't hear him. So here's what I'm wondering. Because I connected...
in the spring. Dude, what are you talking about?
I connected speakers for my headset, or for my computer, because my monitor doesn't have speakers. And now I'm wondering if something went wonky with that.
She with her eyes so bright, looks toward heaven at midnight.
Wait, I heard it for a second. I heard it for a second. Okay, can someone do another one now? I'm waiting for this one to clear out. Okay, I hear it. Do you hear it? Okay, I have no idea why or how, but it was trying to play the alert box redeemables through my monitor speakers, which were set to like volume 2, so you could like faintly hear them or whatever. And then when I swapped it to the different thing, like it would just output it to you guys through the correct thing, but it wouldn't to me. So I had to disable. This is like, I don't know if this is Streamlabs or my computer, So I had to deactivate or disable the Also, can you redeem can you redeem your tanager again? Because I know previously there was issues where it wasn't working. So if we can make sure that one works. But yeah, I disabled the speakers that I've hooked up because I don't have an easy way to unplug them, so I'm just deactivating. Okay, I can hear it. I can hear it. Excellent. It's maybe kind of quiet, but I can hear it. Excellent. Okay. Things are functional. It's not a stream without tech problems, right? Right. Isn't that how this goes? Okay. Before things get any crazier, we're gonna go ahead and start the game because it is 6:30 my time, and we gotta get the ball rolling. Da 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 ba, da 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 da. Ah, okay. Why am I stopped here? I don't know why I'm here. I need to go back to the ranch because if I recall, so we've got to talk to Mary. I don't know what about because I didn't write that part down. But we got to talk to her about something. Probably Tex. I think that's what it is. We have to call the sheriff. We have not called that man once. We really need to call the sheriff. We got to go check out the pump house. So we'll have to call the sheriff to get in the pump house. And I might just go ahead and call him twice and like call him now and then go look at the pump house and then call him again. Because we haven't called him at all, and we really should have before now. And we gotta go check out the ghost town. Okay, what? Don't make me have to look at that. Why does it make me look at the fact I have a non-existent task list in order to clear my notifications? That is upsetting. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. That is criminal.
Hernandez.
Hi, are you the sheriff?
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Nancy Drew.
But the
I'm
fact
staying
we
at
can
Shadow Ranch.
skip the
Oh,
ringing
yeah?
is
I spent a good
fantastic.
part of last night out there.
Oh, we got the lariat already, right? So I can check that off the list. We're still... Did we already do the petroglyph map? I don't remember if we finished that. No, because we haven't been back out with the lariat. Right? Or have we? No, we just did that. Oh no. Oh no. The lack of a task list is already backfiring. Okay.
I know. I never got a chance to talk to you.
Is there something I can
How's
do for
everyone doing? Nancy,
Thanks for your
how do we
help.
have nothing
doing
to
my
say
job.
to this man? I thought we were gonna have some conversation. I could have some of my milkshake. We're gonna call this guy.
SWGS, this is Gaza.
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. Not too long ago, you provided this person I know with a map that showed the locations of mineral deposits in central Arizona.
That's what I'm here for.
I don't know if this is just me, but whenever I hear his name, I just think of Gazer Beam from The Incredibles. I know that's not who this man is, but that's what my brain thinks of. Is that just me? Is it unusual? Yeah, we'll ask if it's unusual.
For an ordinary citizen to request a map like that?
Depends on which map it was.
The number on it was PUB893A.
Publication 893 Alpha. Let me get it on my screen here. Yeah, that's a map somebody'd use if they wanted to go prospecting in their spare time. What's this person's name?
Shorty Thurman?
Shorty Thurman.
Is it ordinary to ask a lot of questions and not buy any maps? I don't know. It is for Nancy.
You keep notes on all the calls you get?
In a bureaucracy like this one, you never know. When something goes south and fingers start pointing, it's always good to have your side of the story all nice and documented.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. We love some good documentation.
How likely do you think it is that Shorty will find any gold around Shadow Mountain?
Oh, he might find a nugget or two, but from the looks of the maps I sent him, Any ore out there would be of such low quality
how big
that
is a
attempting to
nugget, though?
extract gold from it would be pointless. That's interesting.
What is?
Apparently, this shorty person asked me if I knew anything about Dirk Valentine's treasure.
Really? Do you remember what he said?
As I recall, he'd heard a rumor that some outlaw had buried some kind of treasure near Shadow Mountain. He thought it might be in an old mine shaft or something.
And what did you tell him?
Nothing. I didn't know anything about it.
Well, thank you, Geza.
No problem. What did you say your name was again? Nancy...
Drew.
Nancy Drew. Asked a lot of questions. Didn't buy any maps.
But she really appreciated your taking the time to talk to her. Be sure to put that in your notes too, okay?
Got it.
Okay,
Goodbye, Miss Drew.
Bye.
so I got a question. You know what? I'm gonna answer my own question. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go look at this stuff. Oh, that means I have to take the. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. I have to do this anyway because we have to go look at the pump house. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're gonna put this back. Oh, we're gonna click the canteen. We're gonna accidentally almost ruin everything. This is fine. This is totally fine. Okay. And now... I want to go over here, because I'm trying to remember... Okay, thank goodness. What are the dates on this? 1880s. Okay, so I was trying to remember. Was Francis... I'm trying to figure out if Francis and Meryl and Dirk and them are concurrent in time with Jake Hurley. That's what I'm trying to remember. Does anyone in chat remember the years for Jake Hurley? Because it was also in the 1800s like this, right? Wasn't it? Excuse me, wasn't it like right around the same time?
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Let me just lick the cake. Can I lick the cake? Shorty, can I... Can I just... You know when you give a cupcake to a little kid and it's got, like, decorative frosting on it? And it's just clear the entire top of the cupcake. Like, you know this cupcake having a flower on top of it? It doesn't have a flower anymore. This child has consumed that entirely. That's what I would like to do to that cake. I want to just remove the flour and eat it. Of course, that's just straight marzipan. So I don't know if that would be good. That might not taste good, actually. Hello, chickens. 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 Yes. Okay. I thought for a second that said, no crime, seen trespassing. And I was like, I don't know what that means, to be quite honest, but...
Hernandez.
Hello,
Sure.
Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. What can I do for you?
Would it be all right if I looked around in the pump house?
Sure.
Okay,
I'm all
I
done in
think-
there. Should have had my deputy take that sign down.
I can
Mind
mark
my
off call the
asking
sheriff
why you wanna
now.
look around? Wait a minute. Dave told me about you. You're the girl detective.
Amateur detective.
I don't know. Dave seemed to be real impressed with you. In more ways than one, I might add.
Dave is such an enigma. Like, can we talk about it? Because Dave, like, simultaneously, it's like, oh yeah, Dave, like, thinks you're super cute and awesome. But also, like, when you talk to Dave, he's just like, I'm just saying, it's not really a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all. This is kind of a huge inconvenience to me. But then he's also like, you gotta steady back home. But then he's also like, guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you. But then he's also like, just annoyed with everyone. Like, I don't really understand. Like, Dave, I need you to paint me a picture. Like, what's the vibe? Like, is this Rivals to Lovers? What is happening?
Do you know most of the men who work at Shadow Ranch?
Does anyone else remember that? Like, that he's like super annoyed with everyone at the beginning?
I've either known or known of those boys for years.
And they're all
Yes,
stand-up
draw
guys,
a
as far as
diagram,
you know?
Dave.
I'd vouch for every single one of them.
He's a shy boy, give him a break. I mean, I don't care if he's shy, that's fine. It's just the fact that, like, especially towards the beginning, it's like anytime you talk to him, he's just like, this is so inconvenient to my life that you're here. Like, he's not happy that you're on the ranch. Which maybe he's not happy because he thinks you're cute and then, like...
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
So he's, like, frustrated because he thinks you're cute. And he's like, darn it, this super cute girl is here. She probably doesn't like me. Like, is that the vibe? Or is it actually, like, rivals to lovers? Like, he genuinely starts off not liking us, and then for some reason, Nancy being unhinged and having no sense of personal boundaries is just like, this is the woman for me. Like, what? Not yeah, exactly, Em. To be fair, he's the one having to drive us back to the airport every time we pick the wrong tomatoes. Not this. Not this. Oh my word. I guess we probably should call all those people too. I guess we're gonna call people. I'm gonna call the Raleighs. The Raleighs. I don't know why it just got so southern for that.
Hi, Aunt Bet. I forgot to ask you before how Uncle Ed was doing.
Well, he definitely has some kind of infection.
I'm fine.
So they've got him on antibiotics. We'll be here at least 2
I'm
more
fine.
days.
Yeah, I know some like that. It's like so he's missing an arm and his leg is probably gonna have to be amputated. I'm fine, lady. Why are you being so dramatic? Like, I've got some of those in my family. I think they're just like, ah, it's fine. I don't really need that leg anyway.
I delivered that envelope to Mary Yazzie like you asked. She seemed a little upset. when
Like, is
she
that a
read you
universal
turned her
men thing,
down.
or is that
Oh, I'm
how
sorry
common
to
is that?
disappoint her, but if we sell that property to her, it would send a signal to other would-be buyers that we're interested in selling the ranch off bit by bit, and we're not.
Is that the first time she's tried to buy it from you?
She's been after us to sell it to her practically since the day we arrived. That was her first formal offer. I guess she thought if she put it in writing, we'd accept.
Why does she want it so bad?
I have no idea. The parcel she wants to buy is nowhere near her store, and there's nothing but rocks on it. Maybe someone else there at the ranch knows, but we sure don't.
Okay. I know it's to thicken the plot, but, like, it seems weird to me, knowing what I know of, like, the plot of this game. Like, why doesn't Mary just tell the Raleighs why she's interested in the property? And, like, why do they have... I'm so confused about, like, what the bad vibes are between Mary and the Raleighs. It feels very plot contrived. No, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. That's just how I'm doing it right now. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like very plot contrived of just like, oh, they have this tension because we need to have a forbidden romance in here in the modern days to mimic the past. But like, there's not... Like, is the reason because of this property? Is it because of other things? Like, they're just... It's tension. It's in the name of tension. But, like, why doesn't she tell them why she's so interested in the property? Just, basically, she just wants stuff off the property, like, stuff that's out there. The Raleighs don't care about the stuff out there. They're just like, there's just some rocks on it, like, whatever. They don't care about that stuff on it. She does care. But, like, she doesn't need the land, but she wants the stuff that's on the land. And they want the land and, like, don't want to break up their, like, the plot of, like, their property. Like, they don't want to split up the property. but they don't care about the stuff that's on it because it's part of their property that I guess they're not really using, or it just has livestock on it or something. So, like, it's not an issue. Is there an underlying idea of this used to be native land? I mean, I don't feel like that's really what they're I don't feel like that's what they're going for with this part in particular, because it doesn't make any sense, because it's just this one specific part of the property, and that would, if it was a discussion of it being native land, it would be more globalized to like a larger area or like their entire property, I would think. That's my thinking. Like, this one specific niche area would not have any sort of, you know, whatever. There's also, like, there is this interesting tension of wanting to preserve native land, but also at a certain point, depending on what has happened on the land, it can often be viewed as being, like, haunted or having spirits on it, and then they don't want anything to have to do with it. So there's oftentimes land that it used to be native land, but they also just like outright reject it in modern times, and they're like, we don't want to be over there. Like, that land is cursed land. That's bad. You keep that. Just like, you can have that. We're gonna stay over here because there's scary spirits and stuff over there. We don't want anything to do with that. So it can be a little more complicated depending on like the specific history of the specific land. All I thought was if that is as sort of a resentment of having to ask. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem to me like she... I don't know. Let's keep playing some more.
I noticed a letter in
Have some more conversations. Maybe they'll just tell us something.
Jane Nash?
Oh, yeah.
It's something I haven't really
She
thought
worked
about
for us back in
before.
Phoenix when we still owned the clothing store. Unfortunately, she turned out to be totally unreliable, and we had to let her go.
Her letter sounded almost threatening.
Oh, she's harmless. Part of her problem was that she was all talk and no show. It was Ed's idea to hire her.
She was a good salesperson. She was just not a very good person.
I love that. It was Ed's idea. She was a good salesperson. She just wasn't a good person.
How old was she?
In her 30s. She was married for a while, as I recall.
I'll be in touch.
All right,
That is
dear.
such
Bye
random
now.
lore to drop. Like, what is the relevance of the lore drop of her being in her 30s and being married for a while? Unless... Okay, here's a thought. What if... I'm trying to think. I wonder if it's possible that that was because they wanted to tease the idea that she could have been married to like Shorty or something for a little while, or if there's gonna be like another character she was married to or something. I don't know. That's interesting. Like, that's just such a random detail. Maybe it's just like a red herring, like it's not anything significant. But it feels like the kind of thing that's like, there was, at least at some point, there was some intention of doing something with that.
Looks like the pipe is pretty badly corroded.
Not you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go ahead and save because we've had a lot of phone calls. I don't want to have to redo all that. Here he is.
Dave?
Well, where did you come from?
It would have been even better if he just banged his head on the bottom of the stairs.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you, but what are you
That
doing?
face. Oh,
Well,
Lord.
see, I'm looking for Dirk Valentine's treasure.
What do you know about it?
See, my great Aunt Ellie was Frances Humber's cousin. When she died, she left me a bunch of stuff, including an old letter she'd gotten from Frances. In the letter, Frances said that Valentine had hidden a bunch of loot somewhere and wanted Frances to find it by following the clues he left for her. Frances was real smart, see? Loved puzzles, played the piano pretty good too. Anyway, after Valentine met his end, Frances was too broken-hearted to care about some treasure. She told Aunt Ellie that if she could find it, she could keep it. I also found this picture. That's Frances's father, Sheriff Merrill Humber. There's something written on the back. Stairs to cellar. That's Frances's handwriting. Looks like the other half of the message got torn off. I was hoping that the treasure might be under the stairs in here, but no such luck.
So, wait.
How long have you been digging
I have
around
more
down here?
questions.
About a week. Mostly late at night or whenever I could sneak away. I come and go through a secret entrance. These stairs lead to a secret door behind the bookcase in the den.
The Raleighs never mentioned a secret door.
The Rileys don't know. I was afraid that if I told them, they'd... See, my brother's dead broke. No job, health's bad. I was thinking if I
A
could
brother,
just find
you
the
say?
treasure...
I know he doesn't have a job and he's got bad health, but like, is he cute? We need to know. Also, is this an older brother or a younger brother? Or is it a twin? We need to know.
I understand, but now I'm in kind of an awkward position.
I know, and I'll tell them, I swear, as soon as they come back. They got enough on their minds right now.
Like, am I the only one curious about this? And like, because the way he says it too makes me assume that the brother is also single. So like, now I want to know. Are there two attractive like cowboys in this family that are just like these cute single guys in Arizona? But like, how? Let's accuse
You
him,
haven't
because
been
why
using
not?
that phantom horse to try to scare the Raleighs off so you can hunt for Valentine's treasure in
Two
peace?
Daves,
I
yes
don't know
please.
anything about that horse or any of the other stuff that's been going on around here, I swear. Now, if you'll pardon me, I need to tend to my chores.
But also,
No,
I know
wait, you don't
he's
have
like
to leave.
super shy, but how is this man single? Like, he's got a job, he's cute, he's very sweet. How is he single?
Something's missing.
I wish we could pick this like bugle thing up and just lay it everywhere. Just ride Bob off into the sunset playing the bugle.
Acid. Wonder what somebody's been using that for.
I don't know, Nancy. Maybe to corrode the pipe we just saw 2 minutes ago. Where's he supposed to meet people? The Shadow Mountain Barn Maze. I mean... Listen. He had his heart broken by a city slicker. Oh my word.
Maybe the message on the pictures refers not to the stairs to the den, but to these stairs.
I want to know how this man for the past week... Like, okay, hear me. You mean to tell me this man has spent the past week looking here and on these empty shelves? Like, there's not that much stuff in here. And he didn't think to come to this other set of stairs in a week? The love of his life left to go to the big city to realize her dream of being a big-time author. Okay. Let us see. This is already wrong. That's super cool. Okay. How am I... in the flying patootie are we supposed to do anything with this? How am I supposed to do that? Oh, heck no. Oh, I already hate this. Let me guess, this one's different on senior, isn't it? Oh, there's something. That does absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. That was a complete waste of everything. No. She'll be back in 3 months. 3 months as Charlene's new intern doing research at her old stomping ground. Fall in love again. She'll write a book based on their love story, which will be made into a Hallmark movie. Love it. Eventually, mid-December, some corporate girlie from New York City will come to Shadow Range and will teach her the true meaning of Christmas. Oh my gosh, someone make it happen. I say that. Y'all are just gonna yell at me that I need to do it. I understand how this works. I'll add it to my list. Oh, thank goodness. That one was... that was painful.
I am glad that you are getting your picture painted wearing your favorite shawl. It will be a beautiful painting because you look beautiful in that shawl. I forget the name of the stitch you used to make it, but I think it is amazing that you learned how to knit a whole shawl just by reading one book. I wish I could put my mind to things like you can. I am also glad that you liked the handbag that I got you. I knew it would become your favorite on account of the pretty picture the beads make. I want to know all the things that you like so that I can make sure you always have them. I figure that way you will always want me around. Meet me on Friday at noon by the Big Picture Rock. I love you, Dirk.
I'm gonna turn down the music ever so slightly,
I made it to Shadow Ranch,
because
but I'm afraid all is not well.
at least for right now while we're reading.
Remember when we were in Cappy's eating the crackers he ordered special from California, and you said that from then on the crackers would be your favorite because they would always remind you of me? Well, I met a trader yesterday who had a whole wagon full of them, and I bought you 4 tins. I also bought a rock from him because this rock has been polished to show a picture that looks just like the landscape by one of our meeting places. He called it an agate and said that the picture was made by nature, but it looks so real I can hardly believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Surprise you with it because it is as special as you are. I will meet you Tuesday at 3 by the 3-armed cactus. Your father has people watching for me all over the county. I guess you got some of your smartness from him. I love you, Dirk.
Also, hello, Holly. I can't remember if I already said hi to you. I hope you're having a good Monday.
I still don't know how you got a whole cake out to our last meeting place like you did, but it was the best thing I ever ate. And the prettiest, too, what with that fancy flower you put on it. Now I think it is the best cake recipe in the world, too. But nothing is as good as getting letter.
I still need to make that cake.
Whenever I see a flower like the one on your favorite letter paper, I think of you. I only steal from people who have plenty of money to begin with and deserve to be robbed, but if I could start over, I would forget about them and be a rancher or a farmer or miner or shopkeeper or whatever you wanted me to be, just so we could always be together. Be at Charlie's grave at sunset this Thursday. I love you, Dirk.
Okay. Okay, let me see the list here. So we did Pump House. Okay, we need to talk to Mary. Oh, we gotta have the follow-up convo with Dave. Hello, Little One Cave. I do not know why you didn't get a notification, but glad to have you here.
Hello, Nancy. Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Don't worry about it. I've been known to do a few sneaky type things from time to time myself.
Actually, I'm kinda glad you came by. Something I need you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
You bet.
This chicken coop's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. The wire I need to fix the hole in the fence was supposed to be delivered
How
today,
far along are
but it's
we?
not here
We're
yet, and
in
the
day
Raleighs just
2
called
right
and
now.
asked me to run an errand for them tonight. So if you could keep an eye out for that chicken wire and patch that hole as soon as it gets here, the chickens and I'd really appreciate it.
Will the wire get here before it gets dark?
Doesn't look that way, but you still have to put it up, even if it means working at night. Just be sure to wear gloves. I'll
No,
leave
you
my
have not
flyers
missed
out.
that much.
If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make
We've been
sure it
going
gets
like
done.
20, 30
Because
minutes.
if it doesn't, the coyotes are gonna have themselves one heck of a banquet, and you're gonna be in a lot of hot water.
I love the coyotes having one heck of a banquet. Like, I like that dialogue line.
No problem.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
Hello, Elle. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a good Monday.
How long have you worked here?
About as long as the Raleighs have lived here. About 3 months, I guess. I was their first hire. First me, then
I
Tex, then
forgot they
Shorty.
only moved here 3 months ago. You were stressing over an essay yesterday, trying to get it done before midnight. I know how that goes. That was my prime time of operation as a college student back in the day. It's like, this paper's due at 11:59 p.m. Time to start it at like 10:20. We're gonna do this right at the last second.
Tex seems a little ornery.
He does his job and he does it good. As far as I'm concerned, that's all that's important.
Does it good. He's... Oh, the accents.
Where was the jail that Dirk Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek. It's a ghost town now, but the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing. At least they were last I saw.
Could you tell me how to get there?
On your way to Mariazzi's, look for the trail on your left that heads towards Shadow Mountain and stay on it till you get there. It's about an hour and a half's ride. This got something to do with the
Hello,
treasure?
Suki.
It might.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
7 to 9 pages MLA format. Gross. Thankfully, the topic was something you found interesting and you were somewhat knowledgeable about. That helps. That helps for sure.
May I see that letter you said Francis Humber
Suki,
wrote to
no.
your great aunt?
Sure, got it right here. When I
Suki
heard
is
you were a
being
detective, I
such a
started keeping
menace.
it on me. Thought you
She
might
has
snoop
ignored
through
me
my stuff or something.
all
Thanks for letting
day.
me see it.
Oh, Elle, look what I have. That I've been enjoying greatly. Right. Can you even see these on camera? Da, 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 da. Girl Scout cookies. Suki, move your booty! Suki!
Dearest cousin Ellie, my beloved Dirk is no more. I shall never see him again. And now you will never see
This
me
animal.
again, for I am on my way east, there to spend the rest of my life.
I think we're on
I
the
will never
tail end
return
of
to
Girl
the
Scout
territory of
season.
Arizona, not even
But
when my
I got
father,
them
whom I despise with every
couple
part of my
weeks
being,
ago.
has left this earth. But know this, sweet Ellie. Dirk told me that he had hidden something of great value, and that when all was in place, he would start me in pursuit of it. He was forever inventing fanciful ways
why?
to tax my brain, and was quite clever himself. Then, thanks to my father, he was arrested. Perhaps he wrote me from jail and his note was lost. Or perhaps he grew to hate me. But he never told me how to find what he had hidden, and I am too heartsick to care. If you can somehow find it, it's yours, my dear young cousin. Know, too, that I miss you terribly and
Suki.
always will. Francis.
Stop-
P.S.
No,
Enclosed
stop
is a
messing with
picture
my
of
stuff.
the vilest man ever
Stop pushing
born.
things in the floor. Stop pushing things on the floor. Here. Eat your stupid cat treat. Everything
I'll let you get
smells
back to work.
Take care.
like old cat treats, and I'm distressed. No. Like a parrot just sitting here screaming at me. Lulu, I want a cake! Give me the cat treats or I'll throw all your crap in the floor. Destroy everything you love. Would you stop it? You cannot eat my hands. I know they smell like cat treats, but you cannot eat them. No. No. Stop it. Stop licking your lips at me. Suki. Suki, you smell weird. Go away. No. I don't want I don't want to deal with it anymore. No. No. Stop licking your lips at me. Get off of my mouse. I'm hitting a breaking point. Would you stop it? Here, play with the bag of cat treats in the floor. See if I care. Okay, what in the heck am I doing? I need to talk to Mary. The cattails swish across the screen. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.
Need something?
May I go riding again?
Yep.
Everything smells like cat treats.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of
Why am I talking to this man? I need to escape. Let me out. Bob, we gotta get to freedom. Get me away from this animal.
Come on, Bob.
I think this is legal. I'm just gonna go for it. Mary, I need answers. Oh, yeah,
That
pretty
wasn't there before.
Ooh, fancy. Mary,
Hi, can I help you with something?
That's a pretty big hunk of petrified wood over there. Where'd you get it?
Suki, I
A
swear.
friend of mine found it when he was clearing land for a new house. I told him I'd share whatever I got for it with him. Be sure to check out the jewelry display. I just got some real nice pieces in.
Do you know anything about the treasure Dirk Valentine supposedly buried somewhere around Shadow Ranch?
I know it's a lot of hogwash.
Well, what makes you so sure?
If I had $1 for every lost mine or buried treasure story
the
I've heard in the
background
30-odd
noises.
years I've lived here, I'd have 10 horses, 2 cars, and possibly my own helicopter. It's nothing but a tall tale. Trust me.
I saw you riding earlier near Shadow Ranch. Do you ride around there a lot?
You're mistaken. Shadow Ranch is private property. I never ride there. You must have seen somebody else.
I'm sure the Raleighs don't mind if you ride on their land.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. So don't go telling people you saw me trespassing, because you didn't. Excuse me.
Okay. Anyway. We need to go to no, fine. I didn't want this. And yet here we are. I'm not gonna remember how to do level 3, am I? Okay, fine. You can go up there, Suki, but if you push that planter down on my head, I will lose it. She is being wild today. It'll be a real life Venice moment. Exactly. Oh, great. I already don't remember. Okay, so, oh no, that was wrong. This is wrong. How do I do this? Oh, it was like this, wasn't it? No. What if, and hear me out. No. I already don't remember. Oh my gosh. This was a horrible mistake. Why'd you guys let me do this? I'm just gonna blame chat, as though this was your fault. Because there's no way to... there's no way to do that. Hello, Iris. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a great Monday. I cannot for the life of me remember how in the heck we do this. Oh, I have to do, like, shenanigans. I remember that now. Right? No. I remember something really specific. I like it on Junior Detective. On Senior Detective, this particular level is stressful. See, I would rather do this than Bee's Knees, because the Bee's Knees music is repetitive and the beat never drops or whatever, like it never actually finishes the music that it's doing. Well, this is repetitive, but it's less repetitive. I'm addicted to Bee's Knees. It's such a bop, but I hear you and I'm aware I'm a psychopath. It's such a false promise. Thank you, Tori. Thank you for standing up for this. Oh. Is this right? No, this is definitely wrong. This is definitely wrong. No, I know Kevin Manthe could have dropped a good melody, so why didn't he? Am I crazy? Or is it like, it's an actual song? Like, Kevin Manthe didn't write it, right? Where's Mr. Beat when I need him? I'm pretty sure Mr. Beat and I have talked about this. That it's just like an actual real world song. But... now I can't remember. I think it's from a sound effects pack. Thought I'd get that Bee's Knees hype in without you seeing, but no. Oops. Oh, was it this? Oh, it was this. That was it. That's the move. Oh no. Oh no. I messed up. Okay, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It's been sampled in a real song. Okay, okay. I got you. That may be what I'm thinking of.
Collection.
Not another one for my collection. Nancy. Okay. Listen, we're gonna go here and never revisit that probably ever again. I'm just kidding. I remember what to do now. So
Probably just a bird.
this is fine. So anyways, how's it going?
Hardy residents.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
The message those petroglyphs
I really
spelled
don't
out
have
is
anything to
pretty
talk about with you
weird.
guys.
Got any hints?
It's a sure bet that whoever wrote that message never wrote a bestseller. But someone who has written a bestseller just may have a message.
Oh.
Catch you later.
Sounds good. Bye.
Okay, let's call Charlena.
Charlene Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell?
She told me to put you right through. She even told me to make sure you didn't have to listen to that recording again. You really rate.
I know.
Hello, Nancy. So what have you discovered?
Do you know anything about Dry Creek?
Dry Creek, closest town to Shadow Mountain. Population at its peak, 317. Leading citizen was Cappy Munger. His establishment
Eat dinner,
contained the only
BRB.
piano
Alright,
within
all
50
sounds
miles.
good.
Frances, being as
What are you
smart
having
as
for
she
dinner?
was, taught herself how to play it.
Because I'm
That's
nosy, so
apparently
I
how
want to
she
know
met
these things.
Dirk. He heard her composing a song one day and fell in love on the spot.
I came across a reference to someone whom Dirk referred to as Pappy.
Probably his father, Kashmir Valentine. He was a blacksmith over in Prescott.
Would Francis have known who he was?
Oh, yes. Dirk worshipped his father. Which is ironic, because by the time Dirk was arrested, his father
Have we
had
all
pretty much
read the
disowned
book,
him
the Shadow
out of
Ranch book?
shame.
I've read at least part of it, but it's been a very long time. I don't know that I ever finished it. It's definitely different, though.
I came across something that looks like a very old token and
There's
has
way
the
more
words
Dave in the
Dry
book.
Creek
Yeah,
Merchants on it.
there's
Sounds like you have a piece of
some
Dry Creek
differences.
script. It was sometimes used in mining towns like Dry Creek in place of currency. Does it have a
Having
denomination?
bacon ranch
It
sliders
says
and
1.5
fries.
cents.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Probably used for games.
Nice. I gotta figure out what I'm making. I think I'm doing a stir fry thing for dinner tonight. But recently I made a breakfast casserole because it's a good recipe for us since we have the chickens, because being able to use up a lot of eggs in a recipe is really helpful. But I made this breakfast casserole that was like breakfast sausage and onions and spinach and potatoes. I think that was basically it. And cheese. And it was really good. It was pretty easy to make.
You mean like gambling?
I'm sure it was sometimes used for gambling, but I'm talking about mechanical games. Believe it or not, they had some very primitive arcade-type games back in the 1880s. Some were quite entertaining, especially for a cent
Reading the
and a
book is
half.
very worth it. You read the older one, you think? I probably read part of the newer, like the revised text or whatever.
Talk to you soon.
That would be great.
He's jump scaring me up there. This is fine. Oh, and we got the menacing music.
Yikes! The walls in there look like they could fall down any second. It's locked. So much for finding out what Dirk left in the cell for Francis.
Nancy, we could probably get like a screwdriver or a crowbar or something. Just pop the door right off its hinges. I'm just saying. I feel like there's some options in front of us, and we're not using any of them. Is that a coffee grinder? Maybe he's friendly. Pet. Oh, I can't pet him. I can only try to grab that. We had not homemade potato soup tonight. Ooh, that sounds good though. I love potato soup. One of my favorites. I really want to make potato leek soup again, because that's really good. I think we have some leeks that are apparently just indestructible. They just kept growing through the winter. Oh, Saget. Excuse me, Hernandez. We need to get inside. Please help. Do you like quiche? I do like quiche. I've made a quiche.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy.
At least once before. I've made them like with my mom before, but I've only made one completely on my own, and it was it was okay, but it didn't come out like perfectly right. But it was fine. I want to say I read Message in a Haunted Mansion, but I can't recall for sure. I want to say that I might have read that one too, but I also can't remember for sure. But I feel like I might have. Do you have your potato and leek soup chunky or blended? I've done it blended. I'd probably like it chunky as well, but the way I've always done it has been blended. Now, standard, just like regular potato soup, I don't usually blend that. This area wouldn't be nothing without the music. Very effective, very spooky. Yeah, for sure, for sure. The spookies in this area, like I've played this game so many times, and I still get like a bit nervous when there's like somebody's watching you and like the spooky music when you're out in the ghost town. Because I'm like, you never know with these games. Like, you could encounter stuff that you've just, like, never triggered before. And I'm like, maybe there's a secret scene that's hard to get where you just get abducted. Like, maybe that's a thing. You never know.
I noticed that you put a lock on one of the buildings in the ghost town.
Yeah, the support beams
Blended
in
is
there
way
are about
better.
to go.
Chunky is
I was
gross.
afraid some dumb tourist would knock into
Yeah,
one
that
of them
doesn't
and bring the
surprise
thing
me.
down, and I'd wind up having to dig them out.
If I'm real careful, do you think I could have the combination?
It's just an old
Yeah,
shack.
potato soup in
There's
general,
nothing
I
to see in
do
there.
usually have
I'm
it
just
chunky.
curious. Amateur detective, remember? I'll lock the place back up when I'm done.
Well, if you swear you'll be careful.
I'll be extremely careful, I promise.
Let's see, where did I put that combination? Ah, here we go.
First trip to Ghost Town always unnerves me.
4.
9274. Got it. Wait, let me actually write it down. 9274. Got it.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
Oh, I should probably put Bess and George onto the whole getting the bead pattern thing. Let's see if I can do that.
Hello?
Where are you guys? You've got to get out here. I saw the Phantom Horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
Something about being able to look out that window by Cappy's piano always has me convinced something's about to jump scare me there. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's very nerve-wracking.
Tell me you're joking.
Our plane finally took off at 7 last night. We didn't call you because we wanted to surprise you. Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather, so the airline put us up at a motel. But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
Okay, I know they said they got diverted because bad weather. But why did they go east? That's my question. Of all the directions, principally there being 4 of them. Okay, technically being 8 of them. Why east? Why is that the direction we chose? Because they started in Omaha and they went to St. Louis, and that's definitely east, right? I don't know exactly how far east, but that's the opposite direction of how they were supposed to be going. And I have questions.
You're fogged in.
We're fogged in. I have never seen fog this thick. Visibility's 3 feet.
Well, I know it's because the flight was detoured, but why wasn't it detoured just like a little ways south or north or
So you saw the Phantom Horse?
Last night,
any
right after the
direction
campfire, this
west?
glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention
Like-
was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house. First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
Okay, because here's the thing. So I'm trying to think about a map here of like, okay, hold on. I'm going to pull up a map. Let's see. So if I'm looking at a map, there's Omaha. Okay, so technically St. Louis is southeast, but it's like southeast by a quite a bit, like an entire state's width. So you're talking about probably at least an hour flight, not longer than that. Let's see. I'm going to ask the internet. How long does it take to fly from Omaha to St. Louis? If I could spell, that would help. Oh, see, there you go. An hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so here's what I want to know. So she said, I feel like I need like a map to like draw this out in like diagrams. You know what? Well, okay, but here's the thing. Like, y'all are coming in here with logic and like so what I want to know is like why were there no other airports that were along the path? Because like you would think that like they were because they were just grounded for bad weather is what happened. And so their flight took off and should have been going west. But then like I guess almost immediately they had bad weather. So instead of re-landing back at the airport they just left, they went past the airport they started at to go an hour southeast to go to St. Louis? Do we have any pilots in the Clue crew? Because I would like to ask them this question of, does this make any darn sense? Because I question whether it makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I bounced around the US a lot with my flight paths, Washington State to North Carolina to New York State. That's because you went to states all over the US in random orders. Did you bounce around to random directions in one flight? Because that would be different. But you went all over the place because you went all over the place intentionally. Well, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's different. You chose that for yourself. That's very different than getting diverted for weather. Nancy abandons the secret of Shadow Ranch and instead takes on the secret of St. Louis Lambert International Airport. uh, Flight path is described as meant to be A to B. St. Louis has a great theater, I heard. Oh my word. Okay. We're spiraling, guys. But seriously, has anyone else ever questioned this
Has either
before?
of you two ever read anything by an author named Charlena Purcell? She writes romance novels that take place in the Old West.
Not saying that the
me out. I saw her on a
not
talk show
not
once.
this.
Seemed
Not
kinda full of
saying that their
herself.
pilot
Why's
was a
that?
final
I had to
scene
call her in
fan.
order to open this old trunk at Mary Yazzie. She knows a lot about the people who used to live at Shadow Ranch.
I bet I know more about 19th century clothing design than she does.
Okay, but like hear me out. So now I'm imagining a hilarious universe where like Bess and George just go hang out with Maya for a little while they're in St. Louis because that would be funny. Cuz they went to high school together, like they know her. Um and like in theory they would be at least somewhat friends with her because Nancy was friends with her. I sense a fanfic brewing. I mean, this is true, I guess. I guess they could have gone. Well, okay, no, because the way they said it was that they said that they got diverted to St. Louis because of the weather. So they weren't supposed to go there and then couldn't take off because of the weather. They got diverted there because of the weather. And that's what my question is. Like, why was there not an airport closer?
I found a half-burned note that had a bunch of gibberish on it in the fire pit.
I don't understand flights well enough for this.
Like a code?
That could be why someone tried to burn it, so no one else at the ranch would ever know what it said.
Maybe it was about the sabotage.
Or maybe someone just felt like writing down a
I've
bunch of
never
gibberish.
said that
You're
before.
surrounded by cowboys. They don't sit around writing gibberish.
And we know Uncle Ed didn't write it, because even his printing is totally illegible.
Aunt Bet does sometimes write this poetry stuff, but I wouldn't call it gibberish. It's just
Bad.
Not it being canon that Aunt Bet writes bad poetry. Oh wait, they said no connection. My bee spiraling with you. See, I'm spiraling. Why is this such a thing? It's so confusing.
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Raleighs?
no, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
Wouldn't you know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What
Wait,
about
I
the other
thought Tex
cowboys?
was the foreman. No, I guess he's not. I guess Dave is the foreman. It's just kind of interesting because he's the youngest. My new theory is a tornado the size of Nebraska. Not George literally slammed Bet's poetry. Oh my word.
Tex Britton, the head wrangler, the Raleighs fired his sister when they lived in Phoenix. At first,
Also,
he denied it. Then when he finally
the implication
admitted
is that there's
he
a
said
bunch
he
more
lied
cowboys
because
that
he
work
knew
at the
truth
ranch.
makes him look bad.
And
Yeah,
now I'm upset
it
we
makes
haven't
him
met
look
any
like
of
he's
them.
been sabotaging stuff at the ranch to help his sister get back at Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed.
He says that's not true, that he doesn't even blame the Raleighs for firing her.
Words are cheap, Nan. Keep an eye on him.
I found a green bottle with a bunch of love letters from
I
Dirk to
don't know why
Francis
I'm
inside.
yawning.
Love letters? I love letters.
Was there anything in them about the loot he
Finally
stashed for
more
her?
Dave
No,
talk.
but there are references to some of her favorite things. And since the letter that Dirk wrote to her from jail mentioned that her favorite flowers will help her find the treasure.
They might help you figure out what they are.
We're stuck here while you get to read love letters? Okay, George, we're suing the airline, both airports, and the weather service.
I don't know if you can sue the Weather Channel because of the weather being bad. I mean, I don't know if anything's stopping you per se, but I don't think it's going to hold up in court.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his
Nancy
love
says
letters,
that
it
as
could
though she
hold some
opened
sort
it.
of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the
But
manufacturer
is Dave
at the
the
bottom.
king of the
It was made by the
cowboys?
Chicago Mercantile Company back in
I don't think
1881.
cowboys
That's one of the
operate
clues
on a
in my book.
monarchy.
Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what beat pattern it is.
There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great. Like I said, it could be pretty important, especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
Not Dave is the king of my heart. That's all I know. Bess focusing on romance and George focusing on the loot is so legit. You're not wrong.
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling.
Bye, Nan.
Okay, we're gonna save again because that was a long conversation. And I would like to not go back through it again. Okay.
An electrician's manual.
It's a
Wonder
good
what
thing
that's doing here.
she wiped off those 4 little streaks so she could read that. Those 4 little streaks that aren't even covering the title of this book. By Sparky Gillespie. What a name.
Interesting.
How often do we get such a respectful dude? I mean, you're not wrong. We have cow kings, cow princes, cow dukes, cow lords, cow barons, and cow counts. Cow baron does sound like kind of like it's a thing. I think the Cow Lord has to be the silliest. Usually ND has bad options on bad options. I think Harlan is underrated as a like Nancy Drew Bachelor.
Looks like someone's been hanging out in here.
Harlan is a delight. Nancy, I don't know if I would call this hanging out. This is just fully living here. This is being a squatter.
Looks like I need to put in a password.
I should be able to go ahead and do this because... Oh man. Well, oh me, oh my. I was on the right thing and I clicked away to something else for no reason. Okay, let's go. Oh no. That was right. Why did I click it? Why do I keep clicking things that were already right? No. Oh my heavens. Why am I clicking that? Why did I click that? It wasn't time to click that. Oh heavens to Betsy. Macau Lord. Did I miss the bottle under the stairs? You did.
Take your forks and
It was an
cranks to the Booty
experience.
Eyes Ranch and make sure you see what's below. When you
I
stick
guess
the
I
forks
just
in
died.
and give it a spin, off
Macau
toward my
Lord.
treasure we'll go.
Okay. Okay. This is fine. What did that say? I already don't remember what that said. Forks in the crank, Beady Eyes Ranch. Make sure you see what's below. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So... making notes. I never, as a kid, understood this at all.
I'll bet Dirk custom made this, which means that the shape of this box looks familiar.
Like I get the pun thing with the cattle brain or whatever, but I just always stumbled across that as a kid when I played this game. It wasn't until like a year or so ago, maybe, that I figured out how to actually solve for that and figure that out. I just had no idea. What am I looking for? I need the forks. That's what I need. Oh no, we have to do the... Oh no. Oh no. Have to check it out later. Have to see the oh no realization when you discover it's harder in senior mode. Oh, there was one of those moments. There was most assuredly one of those moments. I'm going to walk quick before it gets dark. Y'all keep wrestling up a good time with Liv. Sounds good, Iris. Enjoy. Be safe.
If I ask, maybe Mary will let me borrow these.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I noticed some tuning forks over there. Would it be okay if I borrowed them for a while?
Tell you what, if you go out
Oh,
and
it's the
find me 10
arrowheads. Thank
arrowheads for
goodness.
this
I thought it
display
was
I'm working on, I'll
the
give them to
jewelry's
you
for the
free. You
agate.
can put them in this.
You got a deal.
There are
Oh
arrowheads all
no.
over
What
this area.
arrowhead am I
You just
missing?
have to keep your
Oh.
eyes open. You should be able to find 10 in no time, as long as you don't dig and only collect arrowheads that the rain and wind have uncovered. You won't be breaking any rules.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
Can I throw something at the scorpion? Can I... Do you think Dave has a pew pew that I could take out the scorpion with? The way the creepy music carries over to Mary's place makes her seem much more threatening. You're not wrong. Oh, hello, Mama B. Glad to see you. Hope your day's been going well. We have to figure out how to get this darn thing. And now I'm questioning, because I thought we could get this on day 2. But maybe we can't if I can't get the... Oh, great. We love that. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Wait, I'm missing another one? Aw, heck. Where's the other one? I found
10
it.
arrowheads. I'm all done.
This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. You didn't see that, though. I have everything completely under control. It's all fine. There's no need to be alarmed.
Got those arrowheads yet?
I have 10 arrowheads right here.
So you do. It looks like I only need 9 to finish this display. So here, keep this arrowhead. Thanks for your help, Nancy. Those tuning forks are all yours.
It was great talking to you.
Catch you later.
Okay, let's get the tuning forks. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the thing and it's gonna be good.
This outline reminds me of something.
Yes, very good, Nancy. The thing that's the exact same shape as it. That is the thing that it reminds you of. I'll never find an arrowhead. All I can find is that arrowhead-shaped rock. Wait a minute. There's an arrowhead behind that rock. Okay, listen. I temporarily forgot that there was one over there. And also, I didn't remember that the scorpion went away that quickly. I thought you might have to wait a day. I don't know why I'm yawning. I need to have some tea or something.
Now go and peek beneath Zebra Rock, and a tractor of metal what's there will unlock.
Yeah, well, that's not happening on this day because...
I'm getting the definite
Nope.
feeling I'm not
Nope.
alone.
Because there is El Snako hiding underneath this rock. So we are not gonna try to get into that on day 2 because it will get us. Okay, so I thought for a second I could not move forward and I started to panic. This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I think the scorpion goes away when Mary asks you to collect it. Oh, okay, so that's like the trigger for it. Interesting. I guess I've never paid attention to that part
That
before.
looks like Mary Yazzie
And Tex? I love how someone has pointed out before the fact that Nancy complains that Tex will have a cow if she were to try to ride bareback. But then she passes Mary Yazzie riding bareback and just apparently Tex doesn't care if Mary does it, but he won't let us do it. I wish we could snoop something over here while he's gone. Also, I don't think we're supposed to read into this, but he has the same thermos as the outlaws at the ghost town. Was that supposed to be a clue? But like to make us think that he's connected to that? I don't know, but it's the same thermos. But it could just be one of those things where it's like a Stanley thermos and it's just everybody's got a Stanley thermos. You know how it goes? So that could be one of those things. I'm not going to read into it necessarily. I need to call Shirley Nunn. You want to find a secret stash of love notes.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
You know they write notes. Yeah.
Hello,
For
Nancy.
sure.
What's the latest?
Would you happen to know the brand name of crackers back in the 1880s whose slogan was "Even the crumbs are crisp"?
Not offhand, but I certainly can find out. Details like that are why so many of my books have won awards for historical accuracy. Have you read any of my books?
No. But Aunt Bet has. She's a big fan.
I realize that my novels aren't everyone's cup of tea.
I do my shopping at Save
At
King.
least give them a try.
That's the vibe.
No. In fact, I'll pick one up first chance I get.
And I'll send you the name of those crackers first chance I get.
Talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Okay, let's tell the sheriff that somebody's hanging out at the ghost town.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. What can I do for you?
Do you go out to the ghost town very much?
Out to Dry Creek? Haven't been there in ages. Why?
I get the feeling someone's hiding out there.
Hiding out? Like a band of desperados or something?
Or
I mean,
something,
yeah,
yes.
basically.
Well, next time I have some time to kill, I'll drive up there and check things out. How'd that be?
Thanks for your help.
You bet.
Also, now I'm going back to Iris's comment earlier. That, yes, I have a feeling. Okay, so, like, I feel like, hear me out. I feel like Sheriff Hernandez is basically Hispanic Charlie Swan. If you know, you know. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting, and I'm here for that. I'm just saying. Also, I am still upset at the audacity of this fake bae. This is so upsetting. Look at him. Look at him just bobbing his head at us. As though he's not an imposter. Bob and the other horse is doing whatever the horse equivalent of T-posing is. Bob be bobbin'. Breaking news. Wait, can I go ahead and... I don't want to put the saddle back on. I don't want to deal with that. Can I call them again? Did you say he was Bob?
Hi, Joe.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
There's a real honest-to-goodness ghost town near here.
No way. Have you been there?
Yep, and even though I went by myself, I'm pretty sure I wasn't alone.
What do you mean?
Okay, let's make Frank as worried as possible. I think there's bank
I saw
robbers
something that
hiding
makes
out
me
there.
think bank robbers from Denver may be hiding out there.
Bank robbers? From Denver?
That's
Not
the first time
Denver.
I've said that out loud. It does sound kind of nuts, doesn't it?
You saw what you saw? How hot did you say it was down there?
I don't know. Somewhere in the 90s,
It's
I
a
guess.
Tory level
Maybe in the
pun.
hundreds.
I'm honored.
There you were, traipsing around a ghost town in 100-degree heat. I really don't think she was hallucinating, Joe. Should have thought.
Not Joe immediately assuming we're hallucinating.
It looks like I'm going to need a magnet. Any hints as to where I might find one around here?
2 words. Large appliance. This is one case where hang-ups are a good thing.
Okay, I still have trauma on the whole magnet thing.
Item, cowgirl.
Because I don't know if anyone else had this experience. But there is a point in the final scene where if you ask Ned for a hint, he implies you need to get something magnetic. And I scoured that game. This was on my first playthrough. And I was so stuck on this part. Ironically, that's a bit of a pun here. I was so baffled. I had no idea what to do. And I just looked everywhere. And Ned's like, have you thought about getting something like magnetic? And I'm just like, no, I hadn't thought about that. Let me go look everywhere. And I scoured that theater, top to bottom, for a magnet. Could not find one. Turns out that is not remotely close to what I needed. And I have no explanation for why he would mislead me in such a way. And I really was upset with him. I was so frustrated. I'm still upset to this day about him misleading me. It is when you need to be able to reach the item for the railing. Not Ned and chat. I don't have an explanation either. Well, I'm mad. I'm gonna have to like find a clip of that to post or something. Yeah, it's like you ask for a hint about how to like use the magician wand and like grab the thing that's hard to reach and whatever. I'm trying to like not do spoilers since that's not the game we're streaming right now. Let's call the Raleighs just to see if there's anything interesting to say. How we know where
Hello?
lives
Hi, Aunt
Ned
Beth.
hatreds
It's
really
Nancy.
started
Hi,
now.
Nancy.
I don't
It's
hate
Nancy.
Ned.
I can hear, Bet.
Are you aware that there's a secret door behind the bookcase in the den?
No. Oh, my, you really are quite the detective. How did you discover that?
Well, actually, it's a long
It's a long story.
What do you know about Dirk Valentine?
Never heard of him. Do you know a Dirk Valentine?
Isn't he that outlaw guy Shorty was carrying on about the night I got bit?
He's supposed to have hidden a treasure somewhere around here.
The first I've heard about it.
It could be why someone is trying to chase you off the ranch.
Dirk Valentine. Sounds like a character from a Charlene Purcell novel.
Not this. You misled me with a faulty hint. I go to Iceland during our date. We're practically even.
As it turns out, I talked to Charlene Purcell
Lilo
recently.
picked her own veggie.
Really?
Oh,
About
Lord.
what?
About Shadow Ranch, actually, and about Dirk Valentine. She's done quite a bit of research on him. He was in love with Frances Humber.
I love this dialogue.
Oh my gosh. You mean Charlene Purcell is going to write a book that takes place on our ranch?
She's still my palpitating heart.
Ned, you tell her she's welcome to visit Shadow Ranch and do all the research she wants anytime she
Not
wants.
this.
Don't I get some say in this?
No.
No. Mama beat. No. There no childhood trauma related to you. Not actual trauma. It actually wasn't from my childhood. This happened a few years ago. This literally happened like a couple of years ago. So this isn't like old stuff. It's from the first time I played the final scene, which was literally like 2, maybe 3 years ago. Not childhood trauma related to Sleuthy. No. Y'all need to chill. We're spiraling again. So, I was saying that when I first played the final scene, that Ned gives a really bad hint that's misleading. And so it was very upsetting, and I'm like still mad to this day about the fact that like Mr. Beat and I spent so much time scouring the entire game for this item that Ned made us believe we needed, just for that to be not even close to what we needed. We're gonna... Hello? Okay. So... I hated that. I hated everything about that. We're gonna save it here, because I just... Oh my gosh. Where did that come from? The horses are not in there. I don't like this. This is scary. Why do I hear the chickens in here? Are there chickens in the pump house? Hello? I'm smirking in the sewers.
Looks like I'm back in the den.
Just wandering into your house.
I need those eggs,
Oh my
Nancy.
gosh. Not that a horse girl just get jump scared by a horse sound in a horse game. You know what? You know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. The horses are put away. It's nighttime. They're not supposed to be out. Why did they whinny? What was that? Why is he dead? Shorty? Shorty, you good? He's fine.
That's a great looking cake you made, Nancy. Go get Tex and we'll eat it. Dave can help himself when he gets back.
I feel like Shorty looks taller right there for some reason. I don't think he's not wearing heels. Maybe he's got lifts in his shoes. Not saying I imagine Shorty much shorter. Not this. No, I can't eat the cake yet. Tex hasn't had any of the cake. I can eat it tomorrow. Just lick the flour right off the cake. Remastered Daryl traumatizing all of us. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, not making both of my parents worried. Okay, did I tell you guys about the incident where I scared somebody IRL into thinking that they had my name wrong? Because they called me by my real name, and I am so used to being called Liv that I didn't recognize my own name. And apparently my face looked really confused, so she said my name, and then she panicked and was like, "Is that not your name?" And I'm like, "It definitely is, but I just
Tex
apparently
must have turned the horses out for the night.
totally, like, just did not recognize my name. It's fine." Anyway, we're gonna go grab the stuff here. Once again, I wish we could snoop. Like, so many great opportunities for snooping.
I don't need the saddle, just the gloves.
I don't know what you would do with the saddle right now, Nancy, because there's no horse out here. Shocked you didn't get a second chance coming here. As long as you go in there before you go in and grab the gloves, it doesn't give you a second chance. But as soon as you get the gloves, you can't go in the house.
I can't get in there right now.
Oh, come on, why not? We need to make sure they're okay. No offense, honey, but if you're worried about Shorty wearing heels, you've really gone off the rails. Well, Elle started it. She's the one who was saying that he looked shorter.
That doesn't go there.
Okay, you know what, Nancy? I don't want to hear it from you.
That doesn't go there.
No, Nancy, stop it.
That doesn't look right.
Nancy, it's not on the thing. Calm down, woman.
That doesn't look right.
Stop it.
That looks right.
The way Nancy just yells at you anytime it's like remotely
That
off.
looks right.
Like, look, ma'am,
This goes here.
sound effects are interesting. Like, I am trying my darndest. We're
That looks right.
gonna make this happen.
This goes here.
No.
This goes here.
Okay, here we go.
There. Sorry, Coyotes.
Nailed it.
No chicken dinner for you tonight. Oh my gosh, my gloves. They're glowing. That
Also,
powder in the ghost
I
town.
just... Oh, that was different? I didn't even recognize. I want to know, how do they refill the chicken's water if it's contained in the chicken run where there's not a door on the run part?
Again? Was anything sabotaged?
The power lines going to the ranch house were either cut or were otherwise disconnected from the house.
You mean you don't have electricity?
We have a generator. It's pretty noisy, but it sure beats the alternative. But listen to this. When I was exploring the ghost town, I got this powdery stuff all over my gloves. And last night, when it was dark, my gloves were glowing.
Glowing? Like the horse?
Exactly like the horse. Maybe it glows because someone rubbed some kind of phosphorescent powder all over it.
And if you found that stuff
What
in
is
the
it,
ghost
Suki?
town, that must
Why
be
are we
where he or
screaming?
she has been hanging out.
So does that mean there's Little One Cave? You said there's 4 puzzles that are different on Senior? So does that mean there's 1 left?
Looks like our saboteur definitely has an accomplice.
So what are you gonna do? You know darn well what
Today I
she's
learned
gonna
that the
do.
title of
She's
Chicken
gonna go
Run
back out
is
to
a
the ghost
pun.
town by
Yeah, it's
herself,
definitely
immediately, if not
a pun,
sooner.
a multi-layered
And another
pun.
thing, Dave was suspiciously absent during all the excitement last night.
You better be
Oh,
careful.
you think I already
Nikki.
solved all
If
of
he and
them? I thought I
whoever's
only
out
did
at the
3 that were
ghost
different.
town are working together, they may decide
Bye,
you're a
Holly.
threat.
Hope you have a good night. Thanks for being here. Ma'am.
It'd sure be nice if you two were here with me.
Well, the fog is
Suki, do
finally
not push
lifted,
my
and
stuff
they
on the
say we
floor.
will definitely get out of
It's
here
like
today.
the fog
What
is
they won't
lifted,
say is
and
when.
at last I see the light, and it's like something is new. I don't remember the rest of the words. Ma'am.
That's it for now.
Have fun. Wish you were here.
Kidding. Okay. Why? How is it that I could use my phone 20 seconds ago, but now it's just not allowed? Suki, what are you staring at? There is nothing over there. Why can't I turn around? I'm trying to look this way. I want to look. I need to.
I don't need that right now.
What do you mean I don't need that right now? I need to Google. Why can't I use my phone? Ah, why is... Excuse you? Why is this fine and not the... Oh, I don't understand. Oh. We got the bead pattern. Cool. No, that's where I was. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Where's the knitting? Oh, the egg basket, roadrunner, green bottle, and chicken coop. Oh, I forgot about the egg basket. Okay. So we looked at that. Oh, and now I can use my phone. Why is it?
The daisy stitch.
I don't understand.
Nancy, I figured after last night you'd be long gone. I know I would be if I were you.
When the power company turned off the power, did they say
Hello,
when they'd be out to
Pius.
fix
Glad
the
to see
lines?
you.
No,
Hope you're having
they
a good
had
day.
no idea when they'd be able to send
Maybe
somebody
the slot
out
machine
here.
is harder
And if
to
that generator goes,
zero way of
I
knowing.
could be cooking in the dark for days, weeks.
My number
Well,
one fan
not
says
weeks,
hello.
because no way am I staying
Oh,
here that long.
hi.
I'm so freaked out now. I'm not sure I
Hope
can
you're
last one
having a
more
good
day.
day. All the hearts, all the hugs.
You can't leave, Shorty. That's exactly what whoever's behind all these accidents wants.
Listen to you, cool, calm,
I
optimistic.
love this. I'm a wreck and you're a rock.
Of
Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded. But I'm still impressed. I want to put that on a t-shirt. I'm a wreck and you're a rock. Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded. But I'm still impressed.
What do you know about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid around here for Francis Humber to find?
If I thought there was a snowball's chance in Tampa that Valentine had stashed any of his loot here, I'd be tearing this place apart. Why? What do you know about it?
I just heard about it, that's all.
When I heard that rumor, I started reading everything about Dirk
It would make
Valentine
for a
I could
good
get my
t-shirt
hands
or
on.
decal.
But the more I read, the more it sounded like he suckered
Making
Francis
notes.
into believing he'd hidden something for her, just to give people something to talk about when he was gone.
Want me to do anything before I go riding?
Same old, same old. If you bring me all the ripe stuff from the garden, I'll give you a basket to fill up with eggs. And once you're done with that, you'll be good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some of the
Do you
cake
think
now.
I could have a piece of cake?
Sure, help yourself. Tex really liked it, by the way.
I'll let someone else eat the last piece.
That is not just one piece, Nancy. I just would like to establish
Get
that.
those
Oh, no, no,
vegetables
no.
for me yet?
Not yet.
I need those vegetables, Nancy.
Okay. Turn it around. Oh, magnet.
That horseshoe
Okay.
wasn't there before.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the ghost horse threw it while it was running away last night.
That's at least 2 pieces. Nancy ate such a small piece. I'm gonna save. And we're going to call the Raleighs. Oh, no, that's not.
Hello?
Hi, Aunt Bet.
Nancy, Dave called and told us what happened. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Shorty called too. He was practically beside himself. Thank goodness you have that generator.
Tell her, Bet.
I was just going to, Ed. Nancy, dear, things at the ranch seem to be going from bad to worse. And Ed and I just don't think it's
Ma'am.
safe for you to be there anymore.
No,
Me-
I'm fine.
I need
really.
to set my
We're
water,
sending you home this
Suki. I need to set my
Aunt
water
Bet,
down.
Really, I'm not in any danger here.
But Shorty said...
You know how Shorty is. He worries too much. And I'm this close to finding out who's responsible for the sabotage. Just let me stay one more day, all right?
All right. One more day.
Thank you, Aunt Bet. How's Uncle Ed?
No.
Still running a fever. But of course, for you to ask him how he
Suki,
is.
why are you
Of
accosting my bag?
Promise me you'll be careful, Nancy.
I'll be careful, I promise.
Then we'll see you soon.
Here. Stream and a show tonight, apparently. What? You want? Okay, fine. You can have one more. We're running away with that one. Okay, now you have to play with the bag in the pool. Have fun. Oh, sorry, you... Okay, so you sent a message from before. Okay. Talking about the chicken run. Likely some way for them to go inside, perhaps from the coop itself. To not have any entry into your run as a human isn't smart, if only to get predators out of their final... Yeah. You gotta have options. And that's what I'm, like, concerned about. Like, there is clearly no way into this apart from the... Okay, so we'll, peer behind it. Like, the chicken-sized door is the only entrance into it. That is it. And I have concerns about that. I feel like that's not adequate. Not Dave climbing through the little chicken door. I don't think... This man's shoulders would not fit through that door. It just... That would not work out. Livy cats can't count, and they own you. Simple thanks for the reminder. That's what I needed. Okay. Let's collect the vegetables, and inevitably, we're gonna... We're getting sent home, aren't we? This is fine. We've got this.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right
Get those vegetables for me yet?
away. Take a look.
Good for you.
Ah,
Now,
nailed it.
if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Pleasure talking to you.
Okay, let's go get the eggies. Oh no, the evil chicken is here again. Ooh, that one's kind of blue looking. And so is that one. And this chicken is crazy.
You can find more eggs than that.
You bet I can.
Hello, Papa Beat. Glad to see you. Hope your day has been going well. I need to... Eggy. Okay. I want to look and see, because I think it considers... No, they still look kind of blue. They still kind of look like blue eggs. So we got like 2 shades of brown, white, and some like very light blue. I didn't remember there was that much color variation. That's kind of nifty.
Got those eggs for me?
No problem.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Not the chicken would make a fantastic soup. Wouldn't even regret it. She's so mean. Yeah, we had a rooster who was very evil, and we cooked that rooster. I don't know if I would say he was super delicious, but it was kind of nice to get vengeance.
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Also, why did Nancy have to ask him for the canteen of water when, like the pump house is right there? Also, how did the campfire respawn? Because this was empty last night. Anyone else remember that? Like, there was nothing in the campfire pit last night when we were out here to fix the
Hello, Nancy.
chicken run.
Thanks for fixing that fence. What can I do for you?
Yeah, some of our chickens have, like, aqua or light bluish green eggs. Not light, but, like, slightly greenish tinted blue-green eggs. But they're big, they're, like, large size, which is really nice. As I say that... Okay, I'm gonna... Because I'm extra like this, I'm gonna do show and tell. I'm gonna go grab some of our chicken's eggs and show them off on stream. I'll be right back. Let me not trip on the cat treats. Okay, I have to be careful that I don't drop eggs, but also I'm gonna not just like touch all of my streaming stuff. So this is in this trying time. Yes, I would love a nice egg. If you weren't in a totally different state from me, I would absolutely give you eggs. I don't think I could ship them to you though. Okay, so here is, this is like a kind of standard sized egg, and this one is, it's like a, kind of like a nude blush pink color. This is from our Australorps. So this is like our baseline egg size. So this is like a standard large egg. So you see, this egg is larger. It has a piece of straw on it. But this one is significantly larger. And my lights are really bright, but it's like a really dark brown egg. So this is an extra large egg. And this one, along with this one, which I brought out because this one actually has some of the speckling on it. I think you guys can see that. So their eggs range from, they vary in the amount of speckling on them. But both of these, which are the really big brown eggs, keep in mind again, this was like the large size, so very big. Freckled eggs. Yeah, so they have speckles on them. And it varies. They can be basically just solid brown or they can be completely covered like this one is. But they are very large, very good. That's from our Cuckoo Morans. And here is one of the blue eggs. So this is like it's like a bright, like baby sky blue. But again, like, here it is next to a large egg. Like, they're the same size. It's large. And this isn't even, like, the biggest of one of these. So there's the whole little assortment of eggs. And you see all the different colors. This is giving Colin Baxter and his Tessera. Oh my word. Okay, you've given me a video idea. You've given me a video idea. That's amazing. Okay. Jordy would say good for you. So funny. Okay, I'm gonna go set these back down and wash my hands really quick. And then we will talk to him some more. Alright. Not your chicken breed is named after the South African currency. What? What did I miss? Need to get some Easter eggers. I want blue and green eggs so bad. So, the chickens we have that have the blue eggs are specifically... So they're similar. So Easter egger basically just refers to any chicken that lays blue eggs, I'm pretty sure. But we have Americanas, which is specifically a crossbreed of Aracanas with something else. And basically because Aracanas have a number of like health problems and some different things that they're known for. So basically this is a hybrid derived from that, which does not have the health problem concerns, but still has blue eggs, and has large blue eggs, because some, like Easter eggers, only have smaller blue eggs, or they vary a lot in the color. But ours are pretty much, like, they're always, without fail, our two are always blue or a bluish green. And they're always large eggs.
I'm pretty sure I saw Mary Yazzie riding on the Raleigh's property. Have you ever seen her riding around here?
Can't say as I have, but then most of my duties require me to stay close to home. Tex, he's the one you ought to ask.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, because I know it's not for, like, any sort of actual reason. But, I swear the blue eggs just like crack nicer. Like the shell integrity feels better to me. So I really like them, but like the color and all that kind of stuff does not matter. Not you have to color the Easter eggs or do they come that way? The eggs come that way. They come in different colors. Eggs can come in all sorts of colors. I want to say there's even some chickens that lay like purple eggs. Like lavender kind of colored eggs. I want to say that's a thing.
Need something?
I found a horseshoe outside that wasn't there yesterday. I was thinking that maybe the phantom horse threw it. It's got a rock wedged in it.
So it does.
Can we talk about the fact that they literally... This is a level of detail that I don't think I've ever felt the need for. And I don't know how I feel about this now that I know this. But they fully added dirt under this man's fingernails. Dave does not have dirt under his nails, but this man fully has dirt under his nails. Do you guys see that? There is dirt on this man's hands. Like up under those nails. How have I never noticed that before? And why is there... How come there was someone on the planet that sat down and was like, you know what we need to be sure to add in our children's video game? Dirt under this cowboy's fingernails. I'm not saying it's not realistic. I'm just saying I don't feel like that was necessary.
So, you've been out to Dry Creek?
Yep, last time I was out there.
I mean, the saddles aren't that dirty. They shouldn't be.
To throw me. Was like he saw something I couldn't, something he didn't like, something that was telling him to
He's not washing them, he's repairing them with a tool. No, y'all are being too generous. This is dirt.
Are you trying to scare me?
I'm just telling you what
Dirt
I know.
Valentine.
You don't want to hear what I got to say, then quit asking me stuff.
Did I see you and Mary Yazzie riding together?
Me and Mary Yazzie? Of course not. Why, I ain't said more than 10 words to her since I got here. You're imagining things.
Dirt under the nails before Red Dead Redemption 2. Her interactive was ahead of its time. Indeed. They were so ahead of the time with the cowboy game.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. I took a bridle apart, oiled the pieces, and left them in that can on the shelf. You can't ride till you get the bridle put back together right. I put the bit next to
America,
the can.
I'm not saying that there isn't a reason why he has dirt under his nails. There absolutely is. I'm saying I don't understand why we felt it was necessary to include.
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
It is impressive attention to detail, but I want to know why this man inside of this tack room, which is probably to some extent, like, it's probably got at least a fan in here. Like, this is probably like being cooled. Like, it's got a fan running and it's got electricity. And he's in here repairing the saddle with his little multi-tool and his little tweezers, got his little needle nose pliers going on. Meanwhile, this man outside with the chickens
Something I can do for you?
May I see that
has
letter Francis Hunter wrote to your
immaculate
great aunt
nails.
again?
Sure.
Thanks for letting me see it.
Look at the pristine. Look, his cuticles are trimmed. He doesn't have a speck of dirt under those nails. Look at this man's hands. This man looks like he's had a manicure. And he's single? You mean to tell me this cowboy with the perfectly manicured cuticles is single? Oh my gosh, how can I escape this? Okay.
I'll let you
Goodbye.
get back to work.
See you later.
He froze in time for a second. Maybe he just cleaned them with his pocket knife. Not this. Hello, Maggie. So much going on today. There is indeed. There's so much going on today. I had an appointment where I had to get my teeth stuff looked at with my little like aligner trays I'm doing. And they keep doing this where they just schedule me for appointments. Did I ask you if I could go riding?
What I told you to do, you and me got nothing to talk about.
What was I supposed to do? Oh no, I don't know what I was supposed to do. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I gotta put the bridle back together. I got this. I got this. Don't worry, guys.
Okay, there's the headstall. Now, let's see.
Did we ever see Dave do manual labor, though? He was digging around in the cellar. He was digging in the dirt in the cellar. Just like a couple hours ago. He was digging in the dirt.
Here.
And he's working with the chickens.
That looks right.
And you mean to tell me his nails are fine?
I'm getting there. This goes here.
I don't believe y'all for a second.
This goes here.
I don't think y'all know what you're talking about. Not the only two women around for miles seem to be taken.
Perfect.
I mean, what about like the feed store? Or Dollar General? In and Out? I mean, what all do they have out there?
Need something?
I put that bridle back together. Now may I go riding?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, my orthodontist person. But they keep doing this where they just like schedule me for appointments without asking me first, like if I'm available.
Come on, Bob.
And so after I left my appointment today, I got a text saying that they scheduled me for an appointment on the same day as I have a different appointment. Thankfully, they're not at the same time, but I'm like, we're really just assuming I'm available whenever, aren't we? Because they keep doing this. I almost just started doing the barrel racing or something on accident. This puzzle isn't nearly as cool because it's not like we learn anything about bridles. It's just meh. Yeah, it is kind of lame in comparison to some of the other ones.
Hi, can I help you with something?
Tex told me about
you and him.
He did?
Yeah, I kind of tricked him into telling me.
I don't believe it. He swears me to secrecy, then goes blabbing it to some teenager? Oh well, it was bound to come out sometime.
That's kind of what Tex said, too.
I mean, we're in love. What's the big deal?
You're what?
Wait a minute. He didn't tell you anything, did he? You tricked me. Oh, you're good. You are good.
We didn't have to trick you very much. You were ready to tell somebody. Also, hello, Casey. Glad to see you. Hope your day's been going well. And hope your flight stuff went okay. I think that's already happened. Why
do you think you have to keep your love for each other a secret?
Tex knows the Raleighs and I have been arguing about that property I want to buy. He's afraid if the Raleighs find out about us, they'll think he's collaborating with the enemy and fire him.
It's an interesting accent. Are we talking about the lady I'm talking to right now? She is supposed to be Navajo. Okay, I'm assuming she's supposed to be native. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be Navajo. I love that Nancy says she tricked Tex, and Mary still doesn't expect Nancy to trick her, right? Like, we're just like, yeah, we bamboozled this guy, and she doesn't think that there's some chance that we're bamboozling her.
Why are you so,
so
interested in
the
that property?
There's a whole bunch of petrified wood on it. Tex discovered it. Every so often, he'll bring some pieces in, and I'll use it in my jewelry or try to sell it. Anyway, Tex and I are in love. We tried to keep it a secret, and we blew it.
Do we ever get confirmation which
for
tribe?
a city slicker, you got a lot
I don't
of
recall if we
country
do,
smarts.
but I mean, I feel like it's probably supposed to be Navajo. That's just the vibe I get. But I don't think there's anything in the game that technically confirms what yeah, I don't think there is anything.
I'd like to recreate the beadwork that was on this bag. Only it looks like I need a lot of different beads.
Beads, huh? Let me see what I can do. While I do this for you, why don't you finish that display for me? The one behind you.
Sounds good.
This puzzle. Lovely. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna take this and put it here. We're gonna have trouble clicking the thing. Oh, that goes here, not there. That goes here, that goes here. Ended up playing train on the flight, which distracted me and made it go by so quick. Nice. So, funny story of how much of a dum-dum I am. Back in the day, I didn't have an iPad. I had like a really old, like the Kindle Fire or whatever, like back in the day when that was basically like a little iPad of sorts. And I had a flight, and I tried to play Temple Run on this like Kindle Fire, not realizing it relies on a gyroscope to like orient things. So like as the plane was moving, it would move my character on the screen. Like I couldn't fully control it because it couldn't. Yeah, I didn't think that through so much, and I was very confused at first, and then I was like, oh, I'm dumb. That's what the problem is. I was so confused. Sometimes I am not smart, and it's fine. We all have our moments. Also, goodbye, Elle. Hope you have a good evening. Thanks for being here. As long as Tex doesn't try to excavate petrified wood by blowing things up. Yeah, no, we can't go down that path. Also, was anyone able to determine, or like, does anyone have a way to look up for me when the Jake Hurley stuff was? Oh, Casey, you were just playing Train. And you've been working on this stuff. Perfect. Casey, if you're still there listening. When was Jake Hurley alive and like doing all of his shenanigans? Like what year was that? Because I was trying to figure out if it's concurrent with Dirk and Francis and all of that plotline. And I feel like you would be the person to ask about that. Let's see. That needs to go there. Okay, so now we just have to do the sizing. I hate the fact that the symbol is hidden under the hand. Oh, I guess you can just push it up slightly to see. Well, I still don't like it. Like, this seems like a bit of an oversight to me. You know what I mean? Like, why did we make this so that you just can't see it behind the thing? Haven't quite gotten there yet. Playing the games in that, or in timeline order, I still need to do more. Okay, you were saying you played Train on the flight, so I wasn't sure if you saw dates in that. I believe both stories happen around the 1880s. Jake disappeared 1910-ish. I was thinking 1880s was like around the same. I know the Humbers, like Francis and all that, it was the 1880s. But I couldn't remember for Jake Hurley without looking it up. I feel like with time, this puzzle becomes less tedious, but it's still a little bit tedious. And I feel like it wouldn't be so bad if it was like easier to see the sizes, or like if it wasn't this whole like having to memorize all of these. Like, why can't it be numbers? Like, ring sizes are numbers anyway. Why couldn't we just do numbers and have to put the numbers in order? Because that would have been so much easier. Like, we didn't need to add another layer to the puzzle. This could just be sorting. You know what I mean?
There, that looks right.
Okay.
Hi.
I finished that display for you. Any luck finding those beads?
Here, try these.
Great, thanks. It was great talking to you.
Ride safely.
Okay. So I need to make a note of the bead pattern. Can't believe Charlene hasn't texted me that thing yet. Well, not texted, emailed it. Now, whatever. I'm gonna rip off, go to a new page. Aw, man. Aw, man. That didn't rip off cleanly. Oh well. Okay. So... why... Y1, then B, R, C 4 times, R, W, R, R, P, C 4 times. Any crafty indie fans ever tried recreating the purse? Ooh, that would be really cool. I have not seen anybody do that, but that would be really cool to see. Had to pop out because my Wi-Fi kept popping in and out. So if there's something you asked, just let me know. I don't think there was anything else. Okay. Black and black with red corners. I feel like this is very satisfying. Then red, white, red, red with pink corners. Red, white, red, red, pink, red, white. No, no, no.
Perfect.
Okay.
That flower looks kind of like a poppy.
Alright, so we did that. Okay. We're running out of notes that I've made, so we're just gonna go flying by the seat of our pants at this point because I didn't write down any notes for what else we need to do. The only thing I haven't worked out is chores, and I think we've officially finished all the chores. So, I don't think that's particularly useful at this point. You know what? I'm gonna save the game.
The stuff I saw in here before is gone. Looks like I scared somebody off. Maybe this is the key to the jail cell.
Plonk. Also, what is that? Is that a cooler? Like a lunchbox or something? Like, what is that?
I'm locked in. I'll bet that's the key. So far, so good. I'm getting there. Very good.
Nancy, you missed one.
Underbank lamp.
Oh, Papa Beat, we were talking about, yeah, we were talking about dates from a Nancy Drew game, that some of the historical stuff takes place at the same time as this one. The ghost town music is so spooky. Also, love that I got that on the first try, because
I have enough of those.
that doesn't usually happen. Because usually this one is particularly difficult. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, got it. Hello, Susie. Glad to see you. Hope your day's been going well. We need to unlock this. That would be helpful.
Whoever clobbered me must have dropped this.
First try. Yep.
To hide a message, take the last two letters
fine.
of a word, reverse them, and then add them to the start of the word. Use these pictures in place of the word. Anyone talks about this, they get a load of buckshot.
I love that there's this about finding it in the cellar. That's an interesting little note. Okay. And yeah, this thing's still I don't know what this is supposed to be. But we need to what do we need to do? Oh, we need to go to Zebra Rock. What if, and hear me out, I don't want to do this one. I think it's just a cardboard box. You know what? Seeing more people here than likes on the live, so some of y'all have been slacking. Yeah, I mean, it's usually a smaller number, but also sometimes it just straight up lies and doesn't give you the full count, which is annoying too. So, like, I've had times where I thought that people didn't like it, and then I refreshed a stream, and suddenly there was more likes. I'm like, oh, well, YouTube's slacking. Should solve it without the cheat to keep the senior spirit. You know what? What if... Oh, no, wait, I already don't remember. Hold on, I gotta go look at the brochure thingy, because I don't remember what stuff goes with what. No, 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 not that. Okay. This is another one of those things that I did not understand until like probably a couple years ago. No, I think it was less than that maybe. That like I didn't realize that there was a way to look up and just know where to put things for this puzzle. I thought you just had to guess. So I really thought this puzzle was evil. I don't know what I was on, but I just did not get the memo. I missed this completely as a kid. Basically anything in this game, and some of the games in general, that it's like, if you can accidentally stumble on the answer, odds are I just brute forced it somehow. And see? Thank you. I'm glad it's not just me. Because I did not realize that this was how you figured this out. I guess I just never read this as a kid. I don't know. Too bad Nancy didn't say something. That would have been a very helpful moment for her to say something. Okay, so we're talking about the zebra rock puzzle with the whatchamacallit, where you have the 4 different like elements and you have to move the pieces into place. The magnet maze, yes, thank you. I thought you just had to figure out, like, just guess what went where, or like there was some way to intuit it, and I was just bad at intuiting it. But no, it's based on like the, what is it, oxidation stuff and whatever, of these different minerals with petrified wood. And you find out about it from this brochure in Mary's shop. I just went by vibes. Same. I just brute forced it. I didn't know there was a way to know. I just try to figure it out on vibes. Exactly. And then I would be there like, why am I just stupid that I can't figure this out? Like, what is the problem? But no, the problem is that there is a way to know it. And yeah. Exactly. Like, only one sticks, so you just fiddle them around until it works, and that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna save. I hate this puzzle. I
need something that will attract metal.
Yes, I know, Nancy. My complaint is how, like, not strong the magnet is, like how easily it drops the thing. Okay. So FE goes to orange. I mean, at least it... Oh. Do I have it? I don't have it. Okay. Can I go this way? I can. Okay. This feels like definitely a trap. There's no way. Oh, okay. Hear me out. Nancy just picks up the metal pieces with her hand and lifts them over the center. I mean, it's. I wonder if it's. We're supposed to assume that there's like glass or something over this. Isn't. There's a way through in here. Right? Oh no. Oh, I hate it. I hate it here. Oh! I found the opening. This, like, see, like, why does it drop it so easily? Why is it so finicky? There don't seem to be any tracks, so I'd be shocked if the path the magnets are on actually do something. Wish she said something like, maybe I should ask Miri about this before I start messing with it. Yeah, that could be nice. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. This one has to go all the way to the other side. We love that. Ah! Ah! Where is it? Let me go to the other side. How am I supposed to get? Do I have to go all the way up here? Like, why does it drop it so easily? Oh my gosh. Surely there's a way through over here. I'm leaving that one for now. Okay. Oh wait, this is making me nervous because I never figured out the path down there. I think I may have just heard a coyote in real life. Where does it go through? Oh my gosh, I hate it here. I hate this puzzle. It's like vaguely upsetting without the wood pieces, but with the wood pieces here, it's like extremely upsetting. See, like, I can't figure out where the... Oh my gosh. How does it fit through? Why is there no music? Why isn't there any music? Game, can you please give me music? No, of course not. Why would it ever decide to give me background music? That would make no sense. Wonder what puzzles would have made Francis rage quit. This one. Like, it's so close. It's just, like, it's right... Oh my gosh, don't even... No. Absolutely not. What piece am I doing? Oh, Bob Saget. It has to go up here. Well, how is it supposed to get over there? I could never find that part. I can't find... Oh, this is dangerous territory. Maybe she would have had a stronger magnet, like an old school one. That would have been smarter. That would have been a heck of a lot smarter. I just want to know, where is the entryway to get in to where this silver one is? Because I can't find a way to get through at all. I want to say it's up here. Okay. Can someone give me an indication of where to go to get to where the silver one is? Because I can't find a way in. It's going the right way? Like up here? See, I'm nervous because then I have to go up here, and then I don't... No. You go over there. Oh, I hate it here. What's the other? Of course that one has to go all the way up there. Why would it not have to go up here? Why would it not? Sure, why not? Let's just make it as upsetting as possible. How does it get over? Just squeeze through! Ah! That's the wrong... I need to go to the purple. I don't know why I went here. Don't tell me there's not a way through. There's not a way through, is there? Okay, you know what? We're gonna go over here, and we're not gonna panic. We're not gonna scream or rage or anything of the sort. We are going to be calm and rational humans as we do this incredibly stupid thing that I hate with every fiber of my being. These sound effects make me want to stab something. Just for the love of all that is holy, you're right there! Ah! Go up, go up, go over. Go down, go over. No, go over, go up, go over, go down. No, down, down. Down, stupid. I can't figure out. Wait, there was something. The fact that I have to do this whole thing in complete silence. I don't think there is a connection point there, is there? Do I have to... I have to take this one all the way, the long way around too, don't I? I'm not convinced that there's a connection point there. So I'm just going to have to go the stupid way. Just firmly grasp it. Just I don't think there's... Ah! I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it. I want to set it on fire. I would like to burn this thing. Why could we not pry this thing open with a crowbar? Could we break it? Is that an option? Oh yeah, I could have done the cheat, but we were trying to make this harder because senior detective, so we did it the stupid way, and I'm going to never experience that ever again in my life because I hated every second of that. I hated it so much. Okay, I don't know, we're just gonna... That was probably fine. One of these has... Where is it? Which one is it that has the lilies or the whatever? That, yes. There's also only a tulip in one spot too, I think. Oh, that one has a lily too. Where's the tulip? Oh, right there. Well.
Looks like a secret compartment.
Oh, I didn't go.
If you hope this task to ever complete, you must...
Yep, that's fine. It's fine. Fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. This is fine. We're going to go all the way over here. worked in an escape room where you had to use a magnet to navigate a horseshoe through a maze, but half the group is on the side with the magnet, the other can see the maze horseshoe. Oh, that sounds horrible. I hate that. That sounds like a nightmare.
There's a letter down there.
Did you know you can play some games?
It's fine. So we have to do... No, that's... okay. We need to go back to the range. And we have to get the ring, and I am saving, and we will cheese the game if we have to, because I am not doing stupid Roadrunner thing more than I have to on Senior. Just grab it. Dave, I need the ring.
Something I can do for you?
Did your great aunt, by any chance, leave you a ring?
Sure did. It was her most prized possession. In fact, I got it right here. Seems to me Aunt Ellie said Francis had
Yeah,
one just
does not
like it.
surprise me.
I
That
keep
was
it
the
on me
least
for
fun
good luck.
puzzle in that
I know
entire
this
escape
is a
room.
lot to ask, but do you think I could borrow it for a while?
Borrow it? What for?
It's kind of a long story.
Just take care of it, okay?
Last time I was in the ghost town, somebody clobbered me over the head and locked me up in the old jail.
That's terrible. Did you see who did it?
No, I never got a look at him, or her, or them, or whatever.
You shouldn't go there anymore, Nancy. Something bad's obviously going on, and you should just stay away. And call the sheriff, of course.
It seems that Mary Yazzie and Tex have a thing for each other.
Tex and Mary Yazzie? You gotta be kidding me.
That's what Mary said. I don't think she'd lie about something like that, do you?
Stranger things have happened, I guess. And the human heart never does seem to play by the rules. You got a steady back home?
That depends on why you want to know.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. Forget I said anything. So, what else can I do for you?
I'll let you get back to
Dave
work.
is just
Take
really giving himself even more reasons to blush every time he sees us. Oh wait, do we need to talk to Shorty about anything? I need more
Miss
cake.
Nancy,
No.
how may I
Okay.
be of service?
Well, I'd better get going.
Come
Never
back
chosen
soon.
that option before. I've been trying to choose different options than I normally do some of the time. I think I might usually choose that option. But a lot of times I kind of go 50-50 on stuff. But yeah, I've been trying to pick some of the dialogue options that I don't normally pick.
May I go riding again?
Oh, Bob's all yours.
Not you wouldn't lie about me needing a magnet, would you,
Talk to you
Davey?
later.
No
Oh
hurry.
my gosh. If you know, you know. Too big a fan of Ned. I mean, I am too. That's why I think he deserves to have a better girlfriend than Nancy. You know, as Deirdre says, a girl who thinks he's cute
Come
and
on,
would
Bob.
remember to call and stuff. Like, Deirdre might have ulterior motives, but she's spitting straight facts. I'm just saying. Is that where I needed to go? Where was I going? That was right. What was I doing? No, that's not right. It is right, it is right, it is right. It's Cappy's key. Yep, no, not Cappy's keys. The Cappy's fun machine. Yeah. I know what's happening. I've got this. I got everything under control. It's all fine. Oh, good night, Mama Beat. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Interesting question. Would Deirdre and Ned legitimately be a good couple? Okay. So, I'm not gonna say yes. I'm not gonna say yes. But I've seen, and possibly also written, some interesting fanfic. That's intriguing. It's an intriguing concept to explore, let me put it that way. But I would not probably say that they would be a good couple. I mean, they go out on a date and it goes horribly. So, yeah. I can't make it up at this point. How does this keep happening? How does this keep happening? I didn't even... What? And then watch me, like, I would speed run, and I would have the worst luck on the planet with all the random chance stuff. Like, it would be so bad. So, it's only because I don't need it right now. It'd be Grumpy Sunshine for sure, but yeah, like, they went on one date and it was bad. Yeah. Yes, I did just get it on the first try. And, like, truly got it on the first try, too. Like, that's the wild part to me. The fact that all of the initial rolls were the nice ones. Like, I didn't have to re-roll any of them or whatever. Oh my gosh, you have to be kidding me. I have it in my inventory! Oh, I hate everything. Okay, this is fine. I forgot I took it with me. Didn't have a fear of jinxing it.
On the paper you got when you first began, draw lines between the pictures shown here. If you draw them in order, you'll find something you need behind the picture that you make appear.
These notes are currently the most unhinged thing ever. Because it's alternating between drawing the symbols, writing in print, and writing in cursive. It's just truly unhinged right now. But you know what? Some of these I just didn't feel like drawing out, and I can't explain why I went back and forth between cursive and print. Yes, I was doing it in print at first for some reason, but then I just switched to cursive naturally because I normally write in cursive. So... Oh, I need to charge my phone. Not this, Ned. Also, I'm using something that should look familiar to somebody watching right now. So I finally relocated it when I was cleaning recently. Why am I here? I don't need to be here. Okay, I do need to be here. I don't need to be here for this part. Okay. Well, I guess I don't really need to look at my notes at all because it's all just like intuitive, really.
V. For Valentine, no doubt.
What was that? What was what? What? Winnie needs to go on a bad date so that she realizes how lucky she is. An undercover fake date or something. She should have gone on a date with Jason Danforth. because that would have been really funny. Oh, I missed that. Make a compilation video short about all the insane luck you've had in these games. Shadowwrench and Train in particular. Yeah, probably not a bad... Oh, Saget. I'm not paying good enough attention. Nope, that's... I knew that wasn't gonna be it. As soon as I clicked, I realized it was wrong.
Missed.
I'm just getting way too impatient. Nope. There we go.
Ta-da!
All that luck went down the drain. Well, that was because I was just being impatient and jumping the gun.
At Charlie's...
It's a rock.
It's a rock. Okay, so I don't recall. Am I missing anything apart from getting this polished and going to do the endgame stuff? Probably some phone calls. I should probably do some phone calls. Oh yeah, I need to call the sheriff. That's... Let me just click out of that completely.
Hernandez.
Hello, Sheriff. It's Nancy Drew again.
Hello, Nancy. Driving out to Shadow Ranch is getting to be a nightly thing for me. You got power out there yet?
No, but fortunately we have a generator.
So what can I do for you?
When I was in the ghost town this morning, someone knocked me out, then locked me in a jail cell.
Are you all right?
I managed to escape, but I'm more convinced than ever that someone's been hiding out there. Someone who ties in with what's been happening at Shadow Ranch.
Did you see anyone?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll take a drive up there and look around first chance I get, okay?
Thanks for your help.
Just doing my job.
Are you though? Because you don't ever go out there. I'm just saying.
Hardy residents.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm positive that whoever's been hanging around the ghost town is connected to all the stuff that's been happening at the ranch.
What makes you say that?
The goose egg on my head, for one thing. Somebody knocked me out, then tried to make me a permanent inmate at the jail.
Congratulations, you're making somebody.
If he did his job, Nancy wouldn't be here. Yeah. Yeah. Wonder which game's senior mode has the biggest spike in difficulty and which game's senior is barely any different. There's some games that are, it's literally not different as far as puzzles go. I can't remember specific examples of that off the top of my head, but I know that's definitely true for some of them.
World, Joe, being a victim of
I think some of the
foul play
later
is a good
games
thing?
maybe have some of the most difference.
I mean, if you're a detective,
Maybe.
and if you've got a hard head, which you obviously do, but in a good way.
Speaking of hard heads, believe it or not, there's a helmet built into the cowboy hat I borrowed from Bet Raleigh.
And somebody still managed to knock you out?
I think they whipped it off my head just before they clobbered me, but I really don't remember.
Sounds like whoever it was very determined. You are making somebody sweat. I'm impressed.
I think Secret of Scarlet Hand is only barely harder. I mean, that game is already difficult, so... Earliest games will have at least one more difficult puzzle. Yeah, that sounds probably accurate. I feel like there's at least one or two that literally don't have any different puzzles. But I can't remember which ones off the top of my head.
Catch you later.
Stay safe. Watch out
Oh,
for
hello
hornets.
again, M. Glad to see you. the computer maze
Hello?
is bigger.
It's me.
Well, that doesn't seem like a big difference.
That's it for now. Oh, and thanks for sending me that bead pattern.
Thanks for giving us something to
Oh,
do.
we need Charlene to send us. Well, she never sent us. She never sent us the cracker thing. Oh, there's the cracker thing. I was just accusing you, ma'am. Power line safety. Yeah, anyway.
Charlene Purcell's office.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew.
I'm telling you, learning that I can skip the ring
Hello,
back,
Nancy. What's the latest?
greatest thing.
Talk to you soon.
Look forward to it.
Hello?
Hi, Aunt Bet. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. It's Nancy.
I can hear that.
Did you by any chance send Dave on an errand last night?
No.
Are you sure, Aunt Bet? It's kind of important.
I'd remember if I sent Dave on an errand last night, Nancy, and I don't, so I didn't.
I sent him on an errand.
Oh, I remember this.
Want to know?
Yes, I do.
You don't want to know, Beck.
Yes, I do, Ed.
Aunt Bet. Do you by any chance have an anniversary or something coming up?
As a matter of fact, my birthday's in 2 days.
So, you think maybe he sent Dave out to get you a present?
He better have.
I'll be in touch.
All right, dear. Bye now.
See, how is this man single? He is just doing the most, really. And just not getting enough credit. Yeah, Bet and Ed are cute.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I found this piece of rock in the desert. I'd really like to get the scuff marks off of it.
Looks like it's been polished before. If I put it in the polisher, it'll buff up in no time. Let me see what I can do. It's a picture agate.
Great, thanks, Mary.
I love
It was
how
great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
we had to go outside for that. We could not possibly stay inside the building
Hello?
for that.
Booked on a flight to Phoenix.
I just talked
right.
to you
Bad
guys.
news is, the flight's been delayed.
Here we go again.
The plane that's supposed to fly us out of here is sitting on the tarmac in New Jersey waiting to take off. It's like 93rd in line.
I don't think you've ever heard that
So what are you
convo.
doing, Nance? Have you figured
Yeah,
out
it's
who's
like
behind
it's
the
towards the
sabotage
end
yet?
of the game. Like there's specifics to how you call them that like triggers it. So I didn't hear it until in the past year or two. Stone polishing is too much in the animation budget. Well, they didn't have to animate it, but like, why couldn't we just like turn around inside or something? Like, why do we have to go outside the building?
No, but I have a gut feeling that whoever it is after Dirk Valentine's treasure, which means if I can find a treasure, I can put a stop to the sabotage. And I think I'm in the home stretch. All I have to do is go where the picture on this agate takes me, and I'll be all set.
The picture on this what?
It's a long story.
I'm tempted to ask you to wait until George and I get there, but I know that'd be like asking an Olympic speed skater to slow down.
Just be prepared to tell us all about it.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Have fun.
Wish you were here. Kidding.
Alright, good night, Susie. Good to see you. Hope you have a good evening. You know what? I am gonna go back to the ranch really quick. Just to see if there's any other conversation stuff I can have with them before we do endgame. Why do I keep doing this? That's not necessary.
Need something?
Talk to you later.
If you last that long.
No, I
Need something?
I wanted to
Apple
ask
writing
this.
again?
Oh, Bob's all yours.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Kind of makes it sound like Mary's after Nancy with a chainsaw. Thankfully, we're safe outside. Oh my
Hello, Nancy.
word.
Something I can do for you?
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
Nope. Okay.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Can I eat the rest of this cake?
I'll let someone else eat the last piece.
Of course not. Where will be the fun in that? Couldn't possibly let me have the joy of cake before solving this mystery. Couldn't possibly. Okay, just out of curiosity. No. I was so curious if the game would let you try to saddle one of the, like, the wrong horses. And then you, like, get in trouble for it or something. And no, apparently not. Because it doesn't want us to have fun. Nancy, can I have some more cake? Tex, nope. Yahoo. Well, obviously Tex would say no, because he wants to eat more of the cake himself, or he's secretly saving some to... Okay. To, give to Mary without anyone knowing.
Hardy residents.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
Catch you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Alright, Maggie, sounds good. Hopefully we won't be on for too much longer, because I want to
That tree looks just like the one
solve
on the
this and
attic.
get off for the night.
I think I'll
'cause
grab
it's
Bob and head out in
late.
that direction.
Yeah, this seems smart, Nancy. Let's just wander off into the desert without telling a soul where we're going. Oh. Wait. You can... I didn't know that you could get back on Bob at this point, and that it said the location on the map. What? Excuse you.
Hi, can I
What?
help you with something?
It was great talking to you.
Thanks for stopping by.
What? Why is it... Why don't... Oh, the game does not want you to be able to do this. Because I don't have cell service suddenly in town.
Hardy residents.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, what's going on?
Catch you later.
Adios. Happy trails.
You have definitely seen this one before, Papa Beat. No, I guess we're gonna go back. Did not know we could do that though. My neck is not very happy. Should have taken a stretch break or something.
Now, how am I going?
Well, you see, Nancy, there's this thing called rope. Yeah, now it says cliff dwellings. Like, I didn't know you could revisit the map after this point, and that it would update the name of the location. Oh, Bob Saget.
Missed. Oh, yeah. Ancient cliff dwellings. Awesome.
Nancy, you already knew that's what this was because you put it on the map. Oh, I don't remember what... We are so close. Why did I make that R uppercase? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Red, blue, yellow, lime, blue, lime, brown, yellow. Not no worries, bro. Not this. Can I just say that I love you, that you say Bob Saget? So it started in high school, that my group of friends would say Bob Saget as like our clean swear word. And so we would say it basically like as a joke, but then we said it enough that it just became like actually automatic to me. So I just say it like automatically without even like thinking about it. I'm gonna save it here. Well, this is already devolved. Okay. So, round 9. Okay, so that was right. Round. And of course, none of these have the little pieces in them. I think there's... How many of these are there? Wait. Oh, no, this is right. Okay. There's like yellow, brown, blue. Why can't I not click on this? I guess this one doesn't have one in it because I can't click on it. We get Bob Saget t-shirts with Bob on it. Oh, like with Bob the horse on it. I might be able to do that. Oh, this is definitely better than the end maze and train. The end one in train, I hate it. Wait a second. I'm just remembering. Don't I have an unfinished stream of train? Because I was gonna do the end puzzle without cheating. And I never came back to it. Am I imagining that? I think you're right. Yeah, I think that I'm right because like I was gonna leave that for an entire stream because I was like, I don't I don't understand it. I have never solved it without cheating because it confuses me so much.
Yikes! Falling down there would not be fun. I need more keys.
So I have 4 of the 5. Okay, so I'm missing one of them. Love that. No, not that. Was it right here? It is. Okay. I was like, I know that there's, like, I was pretty sure there's one of them that is close, like, it's on the right, on the path that you take, but you have to go the opposite direction to see it.
This goes here.
Nancy, I don't need input.
This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here.
How is there this much light in here? I guess, like, there must be...
Valentine's treasure.
It must be, like, open above this. Because otherwise...
Solid gold hearts.
Great song arrangement by Tori Indie Piano. Great original composition. I mean, there's a ceiling at some point because we're in a cave. So there is a ceiling. It's just like, I think these walls might have an opening at the top. It's literally the put the square peg in the square hole puzzle. We don't need feedback, right? Alright.
Uh-oh.
Here he is.
Why, hello, Nancy. Find the treasure yet?
So you're the one who's been sabotaging the ranch.
Wait, there's
That's
not holes
right.
in the ground.
Here my buddies and I
Those are
went to all
hearts.
that
Those are
trouble.
more the it's more the
Wrangling
gold.
that horse,
And it's shining.
busting that pipe, cutting those wires, trying to scare people off the ranch so we could tear the place apart looking for the treasure. When all we really had to do was what I just got done doing.
Follow you.
You went to a lot of trouble for nothing. The treasure's gone.
Well, now, I don't believe you, Miss Nancy. Oh, and by the way, it's too far to make it back to the ranch without a horse.
She failed
and
that
I just ran
perception,
yours
or that
off,
deception
which
check.
means you, to use an old cooking expression, are toast.
I think she rolled a crit
Looks
one
to
on
me like the only way out is the way you came in, Nancy.
It's like, oops, no
So,
treasure.
Ready or not,
And he's like,
here I come.
I don't think that's right. He said, I don't buy that for a second.
There's gotta be a way to stop Shorty. Think!
I'm getting close.
Let's see, there's not holes in the floor. That's just gold hearts. I guess I should be escaping
There's
the
gotta be a
culprit.
way to stop Shorty. Think!
Just went through another door, Nancy.
Sir, you can hush. That's really enough now. Hopefully I swapped these correctly.
Only 4 to go.
There. Now I better hide.
Last door. After I get the treasure,
Oh,
I'll deal with
they look
you.
like holes in the ground to you. Yeah, no, that's more of the hearts.
Whoa! You switched door markers on me, didn't you?
He
That
just
was downright mean,
full
Nancy.
send.
I could have hurt myself. At least you can do is
He
help me
just
off of
went
here.
straight through
How
it.
about it?
How is it?
I think I'll go get the sheriff and let him help you off.
How
of
is
there.
it that he
Dear Hannah,
immediately knew that I was lying about the treasure, but he just slipped right through that hole? He could not tell that was a hole in the
Since my
floor.
horse was gone and it was getting dark, I wound up riding it back to the ranch so I could call the sheriff.
And
You
stood
should have seen
right
the
in
look
the
on everyone's
campfire.
face when I rode up on a glowing horse. It looks like the phosphorescent powder that they used to make it glow was
I
harmless,
officially
but
beat
Tex
Shadow
is
Ranch
taking
on
care of the
senior
horse
mode.
until he's sure it's okay.
And without cheating.
Ozzy has straightened everything out with the Raleighs, but now she comes over a lot, mostly to see Tex. He turns beet red whenever she's around. It's actually
See,
kinda cute.
their
Speaking of
tension was
cute,
so
Dave
contrived
confessed
that
to the Raleighs as soon as they got
she
home
just
from
comes
the
over all the
hospital,
time and
just
they're
like
all
he
super
said he
chill.
would. They not only forgave him,
Poor
they
horse
even
is on
offered to
fire.
split the treasure with him if it turns out they can keep it. Sheriff Hernandez is looking into it. The best part is, Bess and George finally got here, and we've been having a ball. Here's a picture of the three of us on our horses. Unfortunately, Dave took it. Guess he didn't realize his finger was over the lens. See you in a couple of days.
Not a senior
Love,
move for me.
Nancy.
It's
P.S.
not
I
senior
started
like
reading the Charlene Purcell
older
novel
people.
Aunt Bet has. And you know what?
It's senior
can't
like
put
it's
it
it's more
down.
difficult. They rename it Master Detective in the later games. Which I feel like is probably a bit more clear of what it means. But yeah, it means the more complicated. So like you don't have a task list to remind you what you're supposed to be doing, and you have harder puzzles. That would be Junior Detective, would be the easier mode. My nickname is Hawkeye for reading everything you can get your hands on. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. What is that? I don't even know. Oh yeah.
If
This
dreams
teaser
can
is
come
really
true,
interesting
what about
because so
curses?
much
Well, in my
changed.
next mystery adventure, you can find out for yourself.
Way
If
to go,
you dare.
Hawkeye.
I've been
I nailed
invited to a
it.
creepy old castle in England to find out who or what is
This looks
terrorizing
so
its
Scooby-Doo
residents.
coded right
Could
here.
it be that the spirit of a centuries-old witch has returned to seek revenge? And why, after 300 years,
Like, is
has
this
the beast
castle
of Blackmoor
picture thingy
returned
like
to
not
prowl the
majorly
moors
Scooby-Doo
again?
coded?
The answers to these and many other dark secrets will be uncovered in my next case, The Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
Dun-dun-dun. I got the creepy laugh going. And the frogs. Can't forget the frogs. The gate also sells the Scooby-Doo vibe. Yeah, like the iron like fence in front of it. Yeah, for sure. It is very Scooby-Doo vibes. Yes, Gorf, exactly. Gotta have the frogs. We have to remember Gorf. All hail Gorf. Alright. Well, I am tired, and my brain hurts. It feels tiring. That's how it feels to beat it on senior mode. Like, I stand by the fact that, I think the puzzles themselves, it's interesting because I feel like either I didn't really notice a difference with the difficulty of the puzzles, like I couldn't really tell that much, or it didn't make the puzzle more challenging like in an interesting way, it just made it more annoying. So like doing the Roadrunner game is like a lot of fun on junior mode, but the senior mode for that last one is like it's so like cheeky what you have to do to get it that like it's just really annoying to try to remember. But the oh, what was I saying? Well, and then not doing the cheat for the puzzle with the magnet maze. That just made that puzzle more annoying. Oh, the green bottle puzzle. It was more annoying. So it was a little more time consuming to do. But that's about it. So like the biggest difference was just constantly feeling like I was forgetting stuff or not remembering the order of operations, like what to do and everything, because I didn't have a task list. Like that was the most like challenging whatever all kind of part. Yeah, egg basket and chicken coop, I just didn't even notice that they were different. Because I don't have the original, like, memorized, and they're still similar enough that, like, they weren't appreciably harder, so I didn't pick up on them being different. Especially with, like, multitasking and being streaming while I'm playing. I didn't even notice. So, yeah, but I did it. Definitely. Oh gosh. Yawning, 'cause I'm so tired because it's going on 10 o'clock. So definitely, like, having the notes was, like, essential because it's so easy to just lose track of what I needed to be doing. Which is what I predicted would be the difficult part. Will we see you finish train next time? So I will look at trying to finish that up soon. However, I think next Monday, I think there is going to be a St. Patrick's Day themed stream. I'm still, like, I think I know the details, but I want to just, like, double check that I've got them confirmed before I announce what I'm doing. So I'm gonna double check with the person I'm planning to collaborate with. And I will let you guys know. But so I'm planning to do, like, a St. Patrick's Day sort of stream next Monday. And then this Friday, we might have Stardew. I know things have been, like, kind of inconsistent because Ricky is just, like, dealing with a lot of things. Currently she's got, like, some personal stuff and dealing with pregnancy things, just all the stuff. So she's had things come up, but my plan is most weeks we will try to do Stardew Valley, and if that doesn't happen, I will stream something instead just at the same time. So this coming Friday, we will try for Stardew, see if it happens, and if it doesn't happen, I will probably stream maybe the A Little to the Left DLC that I still need to play. That might be fun. I might do that. But I'll plan to still do something, I think. So, but I will let you guys know, and I will let you guys know for sure for next week once I have my collab stuff for Monday nailed down all the way. You'll be 30 when that stream happens. Oh, well, happy early birthday, I presume. That's a big number. It's gonna be happening for me this year too. Good times. But yeah, this was a lot. I wanted to rage quit during the stream, but also so funny with some of the random chance stuff of just more streamer luck. Good times. But thanks to everyone for being here. Appreciate having you. And if you enjoyed the stream, like the video, leave a comment, let me know. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to do that because I post a lot of updates on there. On what's happening with streams and all that good stuff, and also some funny memes and other content. But thanks everyone for being here, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.